Did you win your Overwatch game, Karen?
What?
Did you win your Overwatch game?
Yes.
Good job.
I didn't get play the game, so.
Sigh, come on.
No, I think it's warranted.
Alright, last we left off, Incus mopped this competition. We had the Farland, the noble family. Bravv single-handedly just defeated them, used one of them like a basketball, tossed him into the ocean. We had a dead elephant that Incus brought with him. We had a bullet that died. We had Alta's not dad with his big drill car. We had Romeo, who wants a poem for helping. And the crew won for a lot of donations. And we had two... What is it? How many? We had 2 fruits went unfound. 1 fruit discovered and eaten by Belladonna. But it wasn't needed to win the match anyway.
Thanks for the donation, Mike Hawk. We're gonna really win this competition with that.
Mr. Nuts, thanks. So we left off. You guys, some of you guys were quite bruised and battered. Some of you guys weren't hit at all. Belladonna got a fucking slash from Incus that permanently took out one of her ribs, and she now has a big like chunk out of her body that won't heal because she's an undead. But still, she went and tried to work on Incus, but then he turns into sludge, and a crazy old man, Garrett Machia, tried to remove her memories of the incident, but unknowingly failed. So, after leaving off there, I'm gonna roll a d2 to get us started to see if we check in. Because I think these 2 are probably the ones most affected by what just happened at the very end. But I'm gonna roll to see if we cut to Belladonna or Ferrum first. After this kind of bittersweet victory for both of them, I think. So 1 is going to be Belladonna, 2 is going to be Ferrum.
The 3rd secret Bravv cutaway will go crazy.
Belladonna, you've just left the room with Garrett Machia. He is he took away and like scooped up Incus. Incus's like arm turned to sludge, and then he lifted and carried away the rest of him, believing to have wiped your memories of the incident. You're down this long hallway between you and back to the arena where the crew is kind of recovering from the battle and kind of getting ready for a ceremony that's going to happen where you can accept your awards and prizes. What is Belladonna thinking as she's walking back, or what's she doing?
So I'm assuming this door closes behind me. Is there like any kind of window in this door, or is it just like a...
Yeah, what happens is you go into this like infirmary and you both leave the room, but it's like a weird thing where it's like in the middle of 2, there's like a hallway on either side of this row of rooms, and he leaves through a door as well on the other side. So you both kind of leave through leave in different directions. And I imagine that you've just headed out and he's headed out the other way.
I think I said in my last session that I hunted marked or favored marked Incus.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna favored mark Garrett Machia, and then I want to try and sneakily follow him and see where he goes.
Okay, give me a stealth check with advantage to try and hunter's mark him without him noticing. Passes his passive perception. Though, you know, not the easiest roll to beat. You attach on your little tracking little skull. It leaves out a little scent for you to follow, and you see that he is leaving essentially back to the building you guys spent the night before, where you could talk to the other competitors, and you just had like a kind of shitty room that was ready for Angela. You can see he's heading to that building with Incus in hand, and he's got like, he's kind of not hiding at this point. He's got Incus wrapped up in this blanket to kind of hide him. And he goes out of sight, but he's heading into that building.
Okay, I follow him.
Okay. You follow, and from remembering that building, is there anywhere you specifically want to check or think he's gone, or do you want to make a investigation track to try and, with advantage, to try and find him because you've Hunter's marked him or you've Fibber marked him?
I have an inkling that he's probably going to be behind the door that we weren't allowed to go, but I'm going to just do an investigation to try and track him.
Okay. Give me one with advantage then.
Investigation?
Mm-hmm. Okay, you find that he is in the room that you suspected, but you notice you're kind of trailing behind him a bit and making sure they can't see you. You've done a good stealth, so you're managing to stay out of his sight. One thing you notice is that even though you weren't quite... It's kind of a thing where, like, you know that he's quite perceptive, so to stealth you need to stay a decent bit behind, so you're like always one turn behind him, but you know where he's going. By the time you turn the corner as he's walking up to this door, you see that he's gone, but you can very much sense that he is in that room. That, like, it doesn't look like there was this massive vault door and this fence warding him off, as in that he would have to unlock this big fence, he would have to push these double gates, close them, then unwind this huge vault door that's like twice his size, wheel it over and close it again, and it looks like in an instant he's inside, and none of them look like they've been opened.
Okay. So it's a big vault door, but like a big wheel?
Yeah, it's like a big, like, kind of like the Fallout ones, and then also they've got like just a big, it's almost like a steel cage around it.
Okay.
So there's a kind of like you have to unlock this door, and then you also have to open this vault somehow.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna head back to everybody.
Okay. As you're heading back, cut back, Ferrum has been stitched up by Belladonna, had a big stab wound near like their stomach where Incus first launched a surprise attack and did a fuck ton of damage. It's been stitched up now and everything, but as Ferrum is dusting off from this battle, you just had a bit of a bittersweet win. What is Ferrum thinking / doing in this moment?
I'm like pacing back and forward. I'm like scratching my head. I'm like fucking walking like in circles continuously, like muttering to myself.
Yeah, the rest of you guys notice that Ferrum seems like a little bit out of it compared to their usual self. Like, there's a lot more worry looking in Ferrum's head and actions, and a lot more like fought than usual, and not necessarily in a fun way. They're kind of like, it seems like they're hung up on something. There's something happening, something going on. You guys noticed before Belladonna gets back that Ferrum seems a little troubled.
I take my fist and then like kind of lightly pat it against Ferrum's head, and it's not hollow, so they must be thinking.
There isn't an echo.
Oh my god, Ferrum's their first
Fer,
thought.
are you all right?
Oh, no. Are you okay?
Ferrum asks how she is, so she knocks her hand against her own head. It's not hollow either. Do you need to talk about it, Fair?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, God, I don't know.
I mean, you met your dad there, right?
Why don't we talk about what you want to talk about?
How about we stop talking for a while?
Let's just leave.
Fair. Why does Incus call you baby girl?
How about we stop talking? And then I flip one of the hatches and I fall into the ocean. Okay, hold on, let me lock in. No, I don't really have much to talk about. I mean, I want to talk to Incus, but Miss Donna isn't back yet, and she hasn't.
well,
I think.
She'll be back soon, I think, and she'll have them all stitch up so you can talk. Are you sure you want to talk to him?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's my fault. I should have. He's not a bad guy.
You're a fault, Fair.
No.
I mean, I you know him better than me, but he seemed a bit murderous.
He was mad at me, and he hurt my friends because of me. So it's my fault, right?
Fair. I don't think anything you could do would justify him taking out one of Miss Donna's ribs. I'll be honest with you. I think at some point that's all on him.
Okay. Well, we're gonna talk.
If you want, you can apologize to Miss Donna. I mean, I need to apologize to her as well, so we can like cope together.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good.
I mean, you never know.
Look back at Bravv, I'm like, do you have anything to repent for?
Oh, I don't know. Wait, have you guys even thought about the fact that Incus could be dead right now?
What?
I don't know.
Cover Ferrum's ears, but like at the wrong spots.
The fucking you cover up like the frills.
Yeah.
I hate
not in
that
front
meeting.
of Ferrum.
No, he's strong. He's really strong.
Well, not that strong.
He's stronger than me.
Not me.
After Bravv says that Ferrum might be dead, it's just kind of like whenever you're speaking at the cinema and there's like a sudden silence.
Ferrum might be dead.
Or the Incus might be dead. It's like that when there's a silence at the cinema and someone's talking and you hear it really loud, and then Belladonna just opens the door and comes back in.
Oh, Alta, she's here.
Slightly more of a Poison Yard stare than normal, but still keeping it
casual. Oh, she needs to knock in the head as well.
Hey,
I do not do that.
Is Incus dead?
No.
Oh.
And cover Ferrum's ears.
See, it was always a possibility.
Is he okay?
He needs a lot of sleep, but he'll be okay. So, when are we going?
Well, we just got here and we have to claim our prizes and stuff, so...
Oh, yes. Yes, let's do that.
You
Fair.
seem a little on edge.
Before Belladonna says anything more, can I get on my hands and knees and be like, I'm so sorry!
What? Sorry for what?
He took a knife and he cut through your ribs!
No, wait, hold on. Why do you have to be sorry for that?
Because he's my friend and you're my friend and he hurt you.
Did you want him to hurt me?
No.
Did you tell him to?
No.
Then it is not your fault.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yes, I mean, you can try and influence somebody else's decisions, but if they do something that you never intended for them to do and they say, oh, it's your fault, well, you never actually wanted that, did you?
No.
He was just pretending it was your fault.
Oh, you're smart.
I give Ferrum a little pat on the head.
You know, I could go for some rooms right now.
That was very tasteless.
But they'll be very tasty.
As there's like a little bit of uneasy air in the place, you notice that very delayed, a bunch of gold confetti starts raining down on you guys. And you hear Bradley Walsh go, "And our winners! Once again, please come the prizes. Get them. We'll take you into the other room and we'll give you all your prizes."
Okay.
Yeah, here we go, I guess.
I ruffle Ferrum's head
Shit,
and
here we
head
go
in.
again.
Run it back, run it back.
All of the competitors regroup and group up alongside you guys. You notice that at the end of this, like you guys enter into this big hall. It's sort of like if a banquet hall, but it was like all the tables and chairs were cleared out, and there's just a impromptu stage, which is just kind of like a stool for like washing the dishes or something. And you see that Garrett Makia, the man, is back, and he steps up on this little stool, and well, before that, you see that he comes out of this room, and give me a perception check from you guys. I can run one. I can roll one for you if you want.
Oh, I gotta get in.
Is it all of us? Yeah.
Sure.
I'm not rolling
perception?
the dice. It doesn't matter.
Yep. Big.
Okay. Interestingly, as he is coming out, you guys notice there's a couple of small rooms that are just kind of mostly leading to like kitchens or like sort of like these utility rooms, like places where like extra cutlery and bowls and stuff like that are held, and then there's also like janitors' closets and stuff like that. One room that you see Garrett Makia try and like slip out of as everyone is being herded in, and he kind of doesn't look like he's trying to be seen, is a security room, specifically a CCTV room. And he closes the door shut behind him, and you just get a small look in, and you can see that there are so many like TV screens with both live feeds of every room inside this building and also the building you guys were staying at before. There's also recordings that are going on like the second row of monitors above it. And you can see people like clicking through them, and you can tell the recordings because they're like winding them back and forward and stuff like that, and the light is changing as the sun is setting and stuff like that. You guys see him come out of there, kind of look like he was trying to sneak around. Bravv and Belladonna are the two that notice him slip out. And you guys are just kind of watching all the other competitors who are kind of braced up, getting medical attention, ready to hear what the people have to say.
Would I be able to... I'm worried that now I've been caught on the camera, but I think my stealth was fairly good. I don't know if camera would matter.
You are in a situation where there's like it's a very crowded room. Like there's like 80 people in here or something, and it's really loud. If you want to try and slip off, it's not the most impossible, or like slip away, it's not the most impossible thing.
Yeah, I want to try and do that.
Okay, roll me another stealth thing. It's going to be against his passive perception again. You beat by 1. You at one point, like you're weaving in and out of this crowd and saying like hellos to these people as Angela, and you notice he has his eye on you, and it's almost like he's checking every like person of note within the room, and he looks at Ferrum, he looks at Bravv, he looks at Alta, he looks at the Farland nobles, and he looks at Angela, and he like does a double take on Angela, and then he looks away, and you can notice that as he's like sure of where you are, you then have your chance to get away, and you sneak to the room. Do you want to try and sneak inside of it?
Yes.
You
people
sneak
in
inside.
there?
You sneak inside. It's this dark room. It's like this. It almost looks like a stereotypical hacker's room. There's way too many computers, way too many keyboards, way too many transponder snails hanging from the ceiling, projecting onto these screens. But you slip in, and if you want to, close the door behind you quietly, and it is this very dim room. These people have their backs turned to you, and they're just sort of mindlessly clicking through footage.
Okay. I just want to watch the footage at first that they're clicking through. Is there anything in particular I noticed about?
You notice the live feed of outside. You see that Garrett Maki is trying to like quiet people down and try and separate into like the people from like the Bravv's team go over here and stuff like this, but he's not like he's getting to you guys last because there's a lot more people that have like bigger groups, so he's trying to herd off the little groups into smaller little ones so that they can all be like spoken to individually. Sort of, he's like making small talk for everyone. You can tell he's getting to your group last, and you see live feeds of different parts of this building. You see almost immediately after you guys got in, you can see with his hood up, Incus standing on top or next to the corpse of the elephant in the arena. Looking perfectly healthy.
Okay, is he upset? Is he sad his elephant is dead?
You can just see that he's looking down at it, and he is completely motionless. His back is turned to the camera, and he's got his hood up.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak back to the room. Like, sneak back out to the main room.
As you go to look, you see that as you like are leaving, the last thing you see is, as you take like a last glance over your shoulder, you see that Incus starts, like he gets shrouded in lightning, and his body starts growing like out of his clothes, and then he kneels down and he shrinks back down to his normal size again. And then he leaves back where Makia and you went the last time. You rejoin in the room? Yeah.
Would I be able to tell what that was?
Give me a history check. Alana has a lot of research, but this is a niche thing. Nope.
I don't know shit.
You think it might be like a devil fruit or something, because that seemed like very strange. Like the Incus you guys fought seemed to have none of these abilities, but you know that is at least somewhat separate.
Mm-hmm.
So it might have been this Incus had a devil fruit. Could have been a billion things.
Okay. Yeah, I go and rejoin the group, I guess.
Yep, you rejoin the group as Maki is like getting to the last like two teams has an Incus team that is just like it's got like a little table set up that just says Incus reserved and nobody's there. And you see Bobby Sword sitting down next to you guys at a separate table, but the closest to you guys, and you guys all have tables with little name cards written out for like reserved seating.
Oh, I hope they got ribs.
Is there anything you guys want to do before the speeches start?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I think Bravv's just gonna kind of look at Belladonna and then just gonna whatever, and then look away.
I know it. If I just don't feed into it, he'll ignore it.
You told Bravv's a little sussy. He don't know if he's dropped it or he's not, because of Bravv is just an enigma to you in general.
Yep. She knows many things, and Bravv is not one of them.
Makia stands up and he stands up and his legs start like wobbling real bad because he's just like real old and he's on this little stool. So he steps back down again, and he has this big cane, and he brings out a mic, like this oversized mic that that Bradley Walsh was holding earlier, and he opens up the bottom of the mic and a little box pops out, and he's like, "Hey, everyone, competitors," and he starts like slapping the top of the mic to make feedback so that everyone is quiet. And he goes, "Hey guys, I bet you didn't notice Devil Fruit was in the mic. Anyway," and he shoves it into his pocket. "Congratulations to the team of the Bravv Pirates and Angela's squadron, Angela's recommendation. We'll be awarding the prizes to those winners, and we're going to be having starters after that. So you guys can put in your requests for starters. We'll make whatever within reason. Don't order something weird."
Ferrum, what's a good starter?
I think you should get the ribs.
That's a main.
No, you can get them as a starter here.
Wait, what?
Ferrum sees an open kitchen, and it just has like sections, and one says starters, and it just has like frozen ribs.
Yeah, look in there.
Oh. Yeah, I'd have the ribs, please.
He just looks at you and just goes, "It's not time to order. I'm gonna give a little speech first, but okay, you get this guy the ribs, and we'll continue." He starts speaking. He's like, "These are unprecedented times for the Scytheboy. We had a pirate take over the average island. A place of harmony within nature was destroyed and saved by Bravv, who you see here, and his crew, as they called themselves. Yeah, good job. Can we all get a round of applause?" There's like a little golf clap going around for everyone. We have some prizes to offer for winning this competition. It's been years since we've had something like this, and we're introducing a new system. Some of you in the know may have been aware of the Warlord system. We only have 2 right now. The Gyro Karam was going to be offered a spot, but because of her end, it's been transferred over to Bravv, and also for winning this competition, he's eligible.
Oh.
What?
Well, oh.
Like I look really shocked.
The current warlords are as seen behind me, and he points, and there's nothing behind him, and he just slams down his staff, and it makes an overly loud noise, and a bunch of these waiters in these like bright white uniforms with black bow ties come out and wheel out a big projector screen, and he coughs and he goes, "Anyway, the warlords we currently have are as follows," and it shows a picture of the angelic looking man, long white hair, angel wings, full huge wings behind him in these robes, but also in the background you can just see a bunch of gymnasts like jumping through flaming hoops. It's kind of a mixed image from him. Part of his picture kind of looks like
my not dad.
part of his imagery looks like Mormon pamphlets, and then the other half looks just like a normal circus ad. So he
first you get her into circus, next she's gonna get into Mormons.
Listen, the Mormons have good marketing strategies. And it just says Ecclesi is the current I guess not really ruler of Renua, but that would have been on the table if sorry. And he points at who you know to be Robert Rifle, and he puts his head down. He's like, "No biggie. We'll win the next one." All right. A non-world government recognized nation, but still a nation nonetheless worth our respect. Am I right? And just kind of like a very delayed golf clap after he once again slams his stick down. There we go. We like to see some energy in the crowd. Thank God. The other one is, and you see this picture of this man who has almost like a squid face. He's got like weird squid eyes, bright yellow, like vertical pupils, like big black squares of pupils. And his skin is pale white, and above where like a mustache would be is hanging down to some like tentacles. He kind of looks like a mind flayer, sort of, but looks like a squid human hybrid. And he just goes, "Not a fish man, by the way, but this is Haldane. He works with the transport and helps our Marines get around to places they couldn't otherwise by taking them over mountains. He works at Reverse Mountain, the entrance to the Grand Line. So, if any of you have the privileges of Marines or would like to request an escort, be sure to get in contact. We'll help you get in." And then number 3, and he calls the Bravv pirates, your whole group up. He's like, "All right, I'd like to hear a word from our potential number 3s." And he points to the small stool.
Do I have to... Bravv walks over and stands on it.
Bravv,
Bravv.
you've won the competition, fair and square. Do you understand what it means to be a warlord of the sea? And he hands the mic to you.
Not really.
There's a long pause.
I give a salute.
Yeah, the little one gets it. Takes the mic back. Warlord of the Sea is a protector of justice, protector of the people, and gets a lot of privileges only often given to the Marines. They are ex-pirates who have changed their ways, and with forgiveness for their piracy ways, they are required to complete some jobs for the world government every now and then, just fighting other pirates mostly. Contracts that go out for continued benefits from the Marines. So escorts and backup ships and things like this. We would give you access to a lot of places you wouldn't normally be able to go. All you would have to do is
travel around freely.
Yeah, you could travel wherever you want. We'd also he clicks backwards on the slides a couple times, and you see the Squidman. He's like, "Oh, we could also get you easy access to the Grand Line." That's one of the many privileges. So if you accept this offer, you'd only have to work with us once or twice a month. Otherwise, you'd be free to do as you will, and the Marines may look the other way if we spot you doing something that would otherwise be viewed as shady because you're not a trusted business partner, of course. Obviously, these privileges will only kick in whenever you've proved that you're fit to be a warlord by taking out a pirate crew, but...
Well, haven't I already done that?
You can be a warlord, but you're not going to get the privileges of the free travel and everything like that. Well, we'll help you get into the Grand Line, but if you defeat a pirate crew for us there, then you can prove your strength that you can hang with the Grand Line pirates. They're quite strong. No one you wouldn't want to fight in your own.
The competition was to prove our strength.
Yeah, you've got a lot further than a lot of people have. It would take a lot of consideration to even be in the spot of a warlord. You're in the spot now. To get all of the full benefits, you just have to do your first mission. The warlords...
What would that be? Do you have it?
Well, you would have to report to the captain that issues... You've been issued a captain. He clicks forward a few slides, and he's like, "Oh, we don't have a picture." Captain Osen lives in the Logue Town in the East Blue. He'd be contacting you guys and giving you pirate crews to hunt down and nations to protect.
Wait. We already have a captain.
No, a Marine captain. He wouldn't be your captain. You wouldn't be under anyone. Just an alliance. All I heard was that his idea for a first mission was that the first island in the Grand Line had a pirate crew that needed... they were terrorizing a city and needed to be drawn out whichever way you decide.
So we could just beat them?
If that's how you think the mission would be best handled, then yeah.
I mean, probably no.
Well, knowing this and knowing that we can simply contact Logue Town whenever the Marine branch is open. You can get this mission and have your privileges in under a week. Do you accept the offer to be a warlord of the sea? You may talk amongst your crew if you wish, or...
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. He hands the contract to Bravv. It's got like a big stamp that he puts in that has the world government symbol on the back, and that he gives you a pen. Just a sign here.
Bravv.
Excellent.
There you
You
go.
may have to attend a meeting, by the way, every 6 months. Or earlier if we call for them, but if we call for them early, it's optional. But there's every 6 months there is one mandatory meeting just to check in, you know.
You should have mentioned that.
It said it on the contract.
Did it?
Yeah, right here. It's like the line above where you signed. It says also there you have to attend a meeting every 6 months.
I ain't reading all of that. Come on.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Like, it's like 16 pages.
It's
It's
17.
pretty hefty. It's more like a booklet, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess the idea is I get you to sign it while up on stage so that you are pressured into.
You have like staples on the side and everything. It really is a booklet.
Yeah, I have Polly Pockets if you want them to, if you want to hold this for later.
Oh. Do I get a copy of the contract?
Sure.
Okay.
I think we legally have to do that.
Yeah, nice. Can I have those Polly Pockets then? I need to kind of store this.
He gives you 18 Polly Pockets and a big like book binder.
All right, nice. Well, I guess that's settled.
Now, Bravv, name your executive officers, of which would be pardoned of crimes similar to you.
What do you mean? Just my crew?
Yeah, your allies. Who would you want to be associated with formally?
Well, I have Belladonna, Alta, Ferrum, Honda, Homie, this hamster. It's really old.
He's writing all of these names down. You're like looking over his shoulder. He writes down homie question mark, and then he says old hamster question mark, and it also says like Belladonna question mark.
We can put Angela on. Sure, why not?
All right, Angela has a country to run. I don't think she'll be taking part of warlord crew. Is that right, Angela? Turns and looks at Belladonna.
Yeah, obviously.
Also looks at Belladonna and points at Belladonna's name in the contract and goes, "This is your sister, right? Is she part of this crew?"
She is how I met these people, yes.
Oh. So she like the assistant of the Bravv pirates?
Yes.
Official role, would you say?
Doctor.
Oh, doctor assistant, okay. Doctor plus assistant.
Oh wait, do we get to put down the roles of you? So Ferrum's the cook, Alta's the navigator, Homie's for vibes, Andy's for vibes, Calico's a vice captain, this really old hamster. Yeah, he's just kind of
Vibes again.
Vibes.
Layoffs are gonna hit this crew hard. Like the personality hires, like, they gotta go.
He writes down everyone's roles, including all the vibes, and he's like, "Didn't really need that, but additional information is always good."
Oh, Bobby, did you want to be a friend?
He kind of looks and he just goes, "I'm already part of a warlord crew. I'm fine.
Oh wait, yeah, that's true.
Can't be in two."
Okay.
And then he just does like a slow wink, very obvious wink at Alta.
So
Thumbs
like,
up.
what happens if I want to add more people to my crew? Do we have to go through this whole thing again?
You could get yourself or one of your crew members to send us a fax with the name and role of your new crew member. Ah, you got me adding in the role now. That was optional before.
Oh, okay. Guys, do we know? Am I missing anybody? Oh yeah, I have these other two hamsters. I think one of them is dead though.
Dead hamster, living hamster. All right, I don't think we need to include those. Like pets are allowed.
Bear.
Oh yeah, we got a teleporting cat, bear.
All right. Cool. He just draws a picture of a cat.
Oh no, actually, he's more like this. I draw more accurate. Draw more accurate depiction.
When you suggest this, he very angrily hands you the pen because let's see you take a crack at it.
Do it too well.
You do it pretty well. You know your cat. He doesn't. It's like, I missed the eyebrows. And the harness and the wings. And I got the color wrong.
Suddenly I'm like, oh. You know what? Don't worry about that.
Too late. But thanks.
Guys, is there anybody else that we should put down on this list? Like, I'm really drawing blanks.
I'm drawing cats.
Oh, I just drew a +4 card. Uno.
You see, he says he looks for and scans a lot of names, and he stops at Calico and he goes, that's a shame. And he just kind of takes out transponder still and he speaks and he's like, project, the beginning and end of project we can just go with the end, it's fine. And as it says that, some of like the butlers come out from behind a door and they've got very clearly Calico like gagged and with a bag over his head and he's got like cuffs on behind his back. And they start undoing him. He's like, sorry.
Oh.
He's been released now.
Well, luckily I hit that one.
What was that you said about
Beginning and end. Oh, right. You guys haven't worked with the Marines before. I kind of forgot. Yeah, there's this project that's been going on for a while. It's talking about bringing a beginning and an end to piracy in general. So the end, of course, the beginning, of course, referring to the oldest pirate group that's been around. This mission was already a failure. We sent one of our top agents, and I believe he died in the mission. Dowdy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, so the oldest pirate crew in existence, the Sabretooth, the crew ended, but the captain survived. But unfortunately, I have to fulfill my promise and make sure that he lives as he's forgiven for his crimes under this warlord agreement. But that's fine. We care more about the end. So,
what is the end? Yes.
The Pirate King.
Who?
He takes out today's newspaper, which you guys have been like fighting here all day. You haven't seen, and it just says, "Gold Roger, first man to conquer the sea, declared Pirate King."
Oh, I had a drink with that guy.
Oh, well,
He's
I'm sorry to say.
being executed soon, is he not?
Yeah, we caught him.
Doesn't sound like him, to be honest. He was pretty strong, although he did lose it in an arm wrestle against me.
Well, he's been executed in 2 days, so he wasn't that strong. Not strong enough to stand up to us, at least. But yeah, that's the end of piracy. We had a guy who got a little too close to, becoming a great pirate, so we had to put him down. Killing the first guy, he was more of, an aesthetic to end to it all. It would be cool to get rid of the oldest living pirate crew, but he's kind of useless. He's kind of useless. Roger's an actual threat. We'll just kill that one. Kind of like,
where exactly are you killing him?
oh, and the island where the captain you guys will be reporting to Logtown in the East Blue. He's been executed there in 2 days. You guys can get free travel there if you want. I'm gonna take you.
Oh, yeah, probably be a bit convenient.
All right, we have 2 options. Either you can either surrender your ex-pirate ship to us and travel there on a new marine vessel that you can keep for yourself. That will be manned by a team of experienced sailors, so you guys will have time to rest up and, fully experience the execution for yourself. or you guys could sail there, and the Marines can make sure you don't run into any harm by escorting you. But you know, it's a 2-day journey. It would be quite tiring. Essentially, you guys wouldn't be able to long rest, but
I mean, well, like our boat could be barrel sized, so I mean, like we could just bring it onto the marine ship.
oh, of course, it's just that we very specifically would rather you have a marine ship that you permanently use. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we could just, I don't know, use that one, no?
Right, but that ship was not built by Marines.
You don't know that.
Woo!
He points in the back, and you see Romeo being worked on with like sparks flying. And he says, "Dr. Vosknuckle in the back there. Did you build this ship?" And he just kind of lifts up his welding helmet, and he goes, "Oh, what? The barrel? Yes. It's like, yeah, sorry, that one wasn't built by a Marine."
But what if I say he's part of my crew?
He just yells off in the distance, "Are you?" He just goes, "Am I what?" This is part of Bravv's crew here. And he looks at Bravv. He raises an eyebrow.
I think that's a yes. It's just kind of a thing we do.
Alright, you can write him down if you want, but I don't know, it seems a bit fishy. I'd kind of like get him up to sign it. Is that alright with you?
You'd have to sign it?
Yeah, I'd have to ask him to sign it. It seems a little odd that he's not seated with you guys and hasn't really been talking to you guys this time. I just want to hear
He's
from
busy
himself.
fixing his robot.
Yeah, then you can get him to sign it later and send it through, and then he can be considered part of the crew then.
Okay, but as for right now, it's kind of like that weird middle ground, so...
Yeah, so you guys can keep your ship and travel with it. It's just you won't be able to get quite a luxurious rest as you head into the East Blue, which is fine with us. We just thought it might be nice to offer you something sweet to help you change your mind.
I mean, I kind of want to keep my boat.
You can keep your boat, that's fine.
I mean, we're getting sweet things anyway, right? There's dessert tonight.
Oh, yeah, dessert is in 1 hour and 30 minutes.
We gotta wrap up the speech then, because that's...
Yeah, we've been just like having this discussion. There, just have to sit there and just listen to this.
Yeah, every now and then, whenever
This is
there's a
not a
breaking
fucking
conversation,
speech.
you hear a golf clap, and you guys start to realize that there are transponder snail speakers in the corner, that every time there's a long enough pause, it fills it with like a clap. You notice that people aren't clapping anymore. But like people were clapping because they heard claps for a while, and now they've just kind of like, there's nothing to clap for, you guys are just talking. He says, all right.
Is this being
Last
is
two
this being
things.
broadcast anywhere? Or...
No. Not being recorded. There's CCTV, but it's not being sent anywhere except to our security channels.
Okay.
Last two things. Bravv, as of accepting this contract, you get 1 within reason criminal pardon if any of your crew are to end up in jail, or anyone aligned to the crew that is not already pardoned by your role. You get 1 pardon either now or, anytime in the foreseeable future. You can pardon 1 person from jail time.
Does it get
Nothing
refreshed,
crazy though.
like every year or so?
He edits the contract. Yeah, sure. Once per year pardon from jail. And the last thing, and he turns to Angela Belladonna and says, because the Leechlands recommended this crew and has now successfully become a warlord, we would like to offer, with a favorable tax percentage, that the Leechlands becomes an official world government recognized country, and all the benefits that come from that, including marine protection upon request, and also the right to vote in the world government reverie.
Wow.
Yeah, so you guys can have a say in how the world government is run.
May I have some time to think about this decision? It is quite a.
We can send a letter
large
to whenever you're back home and list the full details. I don't have them on me right now.
Yes, that
Alright,
would be
we'll do
wonderful.
that.
Thank you.
Takes a little notepad and he writes a reminder for himself on it. Alright, that's that. Everyone, enjoy your starters unless you have any extra questions.
Could I get an extra set of ribs?
Two stacks of ribs for the young gentleman. Bravv on you. Warlord of the Sea, everyone. And there's an actual round of applause this time.
Yippee!
You guys are escorted back to your table, but it starts as like people, all the food is just somehow ready at once as people come out and serve everything. What do you guys order? And also it is very loud and it's kind of a commotion again, similar to Belladonna whenever you were able to sneak off before. So it's kind of a thing where you just aren't all being watched right now, and some people are like leaving to go like out to the bathroom and other rooms, and it's kind of like nobody's being purposely watched right now. If there's anything anyone wants to do.
I want to look for some high quality wine.
Give me an investigation with advantage.
Oh, she knows her wine. She does it in a way that seems vaguely suspicious. But, like, even though she's not particularly doing anything suspicious, it comes across kind of suspicious. Gets in really close, checks all the labels.
You see this wine that you have a little memory of seeing Belladonna drink before, called Boisson de la Mort, which just translates underneath as the drink of death, as this very strong, very expensive wine, and there's a single bottle of it, and it has like this invoice for where you can buy more listed alongside it, like in a crate, but it looks like there's only one left.
Do I have to buy this wine, or is it like part of the...
It's kind of a thing where like you guys are viewed as VIPs and you can like within reason have whatever you want.
Okay, I take the wine, but again, it looks really suspicious. Like I put it in like my cloak and everything.
Yeah, someone looks at you and
Even
does
though I'm
not to say
committing
that
a
you're
crime.
allowed it, but like you still look very suspicious.
Alright, still walk back and bide her time.
I am going to use my devil fruit, and I'm going to turn to Ferrum, and I'm going to be like, I want to practice something, and then I'm going to really quickly draw Ferrum and conjure a mirror of Ferrum.
Wait, you're inky.
Oh no, it would like, once it comes to life, it looks exactly like you. And then I'm just gonna give it the command to play with Ferrum.
I'm trying to eat my dinner and this fucker is trying to play with me.
It's more like this one is because they can't have like the full intelligence or like charisma of the creature. It's more like a dog, like an excited dog that's just kind of like pawing at Ferrum from like the side of the table and keeps like rolling around, and like every time Ferrum looks at it, it just takes a couple steps back, it does like a front flip and stuff like that. It's just like really inviting Ferrum to play. And it like rolls like a grip down its tail and chucks it up into the air and puts it in its mouth.
Bro, Ferrum's sitting there with like a knife and fork and a steak that's like bigger than their head. Like
it starts dancing, trying to distract Ferrum, and then it jumps up in front of you and starts like looking at the steak on the other side of the plate on the table.
I like pull it back and put it like under the cloth.
You lift it, it tries to resist, but it's way weaker than you.
Okay, as Ferrum and fake Ferrum are playing.
As Ferrum is trying to get rid of this thing, this caricature.
I'm going to turn to Alta and Bravv and are Onda and Calico with us as well?
Yeah, Calico is just sort of like sitting there eating a bunch of uncooked steaks. Kind of.
Calico, come on.
Good for him. Good for him.
He's eating like he's chewing mouth open or like that. Like he had pretty decent manners, but it seems like he's forgotten them. Onda is there. He's eating just like a burger for starters because he just wanted a burger.
Okay, I'll turn to everybody and I'll just go, I need to talk about something with you guys really quickly. When I went to go see Incas, I think that the one that we fought was a fake. And that he was like he was made of, he was like those zombies. You remember those things that we fought on the Leechlands? That melted?
Belladonna, do we want to talk about this here? We don't really know who's listening to this conversation.
When I went in to see the cameras, was there a camera in this room?
Yeah, you seen there's like 4 cameras in this room, just one in
balls.
every corner. But it also is a very loud room. They would see that they could see you talking, but they wouldn't necessarily be able to hear you.
Okay.
It breathes.
Well, I mean, you're right, but the thing is, I think the real Incas is here, and I'm worried about him. I just don't know if we should tell Ferrum, because even if it would still have probably thought and said those same things. So I don't want Ferrum to think that just because it wasn't him, that it wasn't him. You know what I mean?
That's what you're getting at. Yeah. I don't know. I think I've kind of been kind of vocal of how I think this guy's kind of a prick, but
Alta clutches her wine-shaped belly. I kind of have to agree.
I mean, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of the guy either. He took my rib out, but
You said you were worried about him.
I mean, yes, at the end of the day, he's still he's the same age as Ferrum. And I don't know if, you know, he could make fakes of himself. It could be somebody else. It could be somebody else that is manipulating him. I want to address this before we go anywhere. And see what you think, and see if, you know, should we tell Ferrum what
Well,
actually happened.
Do you know where the real one is?
I think he was outside, looking at the dead elephant.
Well, I mean, if we find the real one, then that kind of would just clear everything up, right?
Yeah. Okay. It shouldn't be all of us should go, right?
No. All of us go because we are up to something. And hey, at the end of the day, I have one parted, so nothing can happen too bad. You know?
I don't think we should
none
just
of that.
be... It's just one pardon within reason, and you know this. I don't know how much within reason this is.
I'd say it's pretty reasonable.
Ferrum, give me a perception check with advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah.
No way.
Bro, my ass is never getting advantage. This must matter.
No, they're distracted by the...
No, give me disadvantage.
As you're being distracted by this fuck-ass dog Ferrum, this annoying, like,
Down.
after like 10 times of putting it down on the floor, it starts panting like a dog, and you start getting annoyed at how it's clearly just trying to distract you. What you notice is as like this party is getting a bit further on, that the people in the CCTV room are outside taking drinks, and they're all heading out for like the smoking area. And what you see is a monitor with Incus sitting on a bed talking to the camera.
Talking to the camera.
Yeah, talking to the camera. You also start to you also at the same time kind of overhear a little that they're talking. The rest of the crew are talking about Incus, but you're not 100% sure why. So it's up to you if you would like to look into one or the other.
Can I put dumb fucking dog Ferrum in my place? And can I run off to the CCTV room?
Yeah, the dumb dog Ferrum just has like a paw in front of it with a fork in it, another one with a knife. The knife is upside down, sticking into the table. Its tongue is out to the side, and it's like looking into the like wall head, and it's just wagging its tail and like it's shaking up the tablecloth. But the rest of the crew are a bit too preoccupied with conversation to tell.
Okay.
Eventually,
exactly
we'll
what I
look
would
back
do.
and do an exaggerated double take.
Let's play a game here now. You pretend to be me. You do nothing.
You go in and you see that there's this like just left on. There's this message from like the previous night, or this recording from the previous night. That's or I shouldn't have said looking into the camera. Like is like speaking close enough to the camera that you would be able to hear, but it's muted, and you also see like live feeds all over the place. Doesn't seem like Incus is visible in any of the live feeds, but there's a recording of Incus's room from the night before.
Can I... If I play it, will people around hear it?
If you like close the door behind you or something, there's like little like headphones that they have put on and stuff like that. They could put it on speaker, or they could put it on the headphones so that multiple people can listen to different things at once. You don't think anyone would be able to hear it if you put on headphones or something?
Can I close the door and put like one of the headphones on so I can still like hear when people are coming in?
Yep. You kind of rewind back to see what is happening, and you can tell that it's like a camera that is in one corner of the room, and underneath the camera is like where the door opens, and it seems like there's someone standing just out of frame, kind of aware that there's a camera there. As they're back to the camera, but you can tell by the voice immediately it is Garrett Machia, the guy who just made you guys warlord crew. And you see him just go like, "All right, sit down," and you see Incus leap onto the bed very angrily with his arms on his legs crossed at the same time. And you just kind of hear like, "You need to calm your emotions, or you need to know where to direct them." And he holds up a bounty poster that you can't see. Like it's got its back to the camera, so you can't see what bounty poster this is. And Incus takes out a dagger, and he grabs a pillow, and he just like cuddles it into himself, and he stabs it like 20 times in a second. And he goes, "No, I don't think I should listen to you right now. I know you've been very helpful, but I don't know. I was watching the tapes, and I seen Ferrum talking to the crew, and I think that you were a little wrong, and it seemed pretty normal. Like they weren't doing anything fishy, and they weren't looking for me. So I think you're wrong." And he just pulls up the bounty poster again, and he's like, "You have to remember who it was that betrayed your nation, that brought ruin to this pirate crew that was so well respected. You know, the Cat Mink leader, Calico." And you see Incus just continually stabbing at the pillow, very pissed off at the mention of Ferrum. Now you can tell is in the bounty poster, and just goes, "Well, you might be right, and maybe it is okay to kill another mink if they did something wrong. If the Cat Mink was bad to Ferrum, maybe there was I don't, knowing them, I don't believe. I think they probably did it for bad reasons, or because they were too dumb to figure out what to really do, and they just shut him up or something. I can't tell. But either way, I think I'm too mad right now to take part in the competition. And I think we should delay it for 2 reasons. And he suddenly looks really happy. He holds up 2 fingers. He's like, 1, I'm too freaking mad right now. And I know if I go there, I'm 100% going to stab Ferrum like this pillow. And he looks down at the pillow and he kind of like throws it away from him in disgust. He's like, that's not good, because if I want to question things, I'm not going to get Ferrum on my side if I stab the shit out of him. 2, tomorrow is the full moon. And just goes, I don't think it's a good time to experiment with that power. You weren't taught by the other minks. And he's like, no, I've been practicing. You don't need a full moon to do it. Well, at least I don't. And so I think we should start it tomorrow. I'll think through things. I'll stab. If you can bring me 20 more pillows to the room, I will stab them, and I will think through what I want to do. And I'm not saying I won't fight Ferrum, but at least I'll know a question to ask before I do it. And you see a hand raise up, and he's like, that's not going to do it, I guess. You're not much use to me if you're not mad. And you see Incus's eyes go blank for a second, and Incus grabs another pillow and starts stabbing it, and he's just like, I'm really mad. I think you're right, and Ferrum needs to be dealt with. And walking into Ferrum is Makia, sitting down next to him in the bed, puts his hand on Incus's back, starts rubbing it, and just goes, I'm glad you've come to your senses. You know that what needs to be done, and you know that this will save the elf, and this will save Zunisha. And he takes out his sword and he looks at it, and the Makia looks at it, and he looks at like this little engraving. He points it, and he's like, "Oh, that's cute. You named the sword the Iron Tusk." He's like, "Oh, did you have a name for your elephant?" He's like, "Yeah, it's literally called Zunisha Jr. because one day it's gonna grow up as big as Zunisha." And he goes, "Oh, that's cute." And then Makia pinches Incus on the back of the neck. Incus goes unconscious, and the camera starts distorting as the room fills with this like greenish, blackish energy, and it almost seems like radio waves coming out of the old man. And time skips forward. There's like corrupted footage everywhere, and the few seconds you see in between, you see one hand on Incus's face and the other hand on this like sludge clone of Incus. And after a while, then it just shows one Incus, and this Incus looks just as pissed as he was before he got knocked out. And the last thing you see is that Incus get ready and head out to the battle as you guys are shown going into your cages to start the battle. And that's about all you see of note. You look around, I imagine, the current CCTV, and you don't see Incus anywhere, but also it is complete news to you that there might be 2 Incuses and there might be something going on with that. And you know that the crew is currently talking about Incus, and it's up to you if you think Ferrum decides that was on purpose to leave Ferrum out of that conversation or not.
Can I take the recording? Is it like on something?
Yeah. I'd say you can like make a copy. They have like plenty of copies of these, like essentially like VHS tapes where you could just make copies and backups of important moments. So you take one and you record it.
Okay. And can I turn off everything in the room?
Yeah, everything is turned off. It's like back to the way it was whenever you walked in.
No, like, can I turn everything off? Can I
yeah.
stop the cameras?
Yeah, you turn everything off. You have control over all the cameras recording around the area too in the building if you want to turn those off.
Yeah.
Okay, everything goes off. Everything goes dark.
And I'm gonna leave.
Okay, you leave. Do you swap back in with fake Ferrum?
Yeah.
You guys finish discussing about Incus. You look over and Ferrum is still there eating, hasn't eaten that much.
Wow, they're really distracted by that thing.
It's on the ground.
Miss Donna, can you get your dog away from me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll dismiss it.
It just sinks into the ground as ink and it turns back into a drawing.
Oh, whoa, you're really good at drawing, Ferrum.
You know what? Normally I have only really drawn like, the human body and musculature and stuff, but I don't know. I seem to have gotten better at just drawing everything now. It's probably an after effect of this devil fruit.
So, if you fall in the ocean now, you just drown?
Yes, I didn't like that feeling. I have to remember to
Oh,
think
it just
on
looks
it
over and goes,
first.
bummer. Another one to walk for. I'll be there to save you, though. All good.
Thank you.
He orders another burger.
Is it him or is it the shark? I feel like
Yes, I'll have
Homie
to-
might do most of the saving work.
I'll have to thank Homie when I see him next for saving me there.
Oh, it's okay. I trained Homie to be a lifeguard, so the thanks also goes to me, but you can give it to Homie too, yeah. We're a tag team. You know.
Well, if you see Homie before I do, pass on the thanks. That
He
belongs
orders
to you
tomato
both, I
soup and he
suppose.
heads off into the arena.
We never see him again.
Yeah, Arna has the conversation with Incus.
What are you doing killing my shark, Incus?
It's not tomato soup, it's shark fin soup.
We're not serving shark fin soup at the... I had to make do. You guys finish up your meals?
Yes.
Okay. You guys get lovely free course, starters of choice, mains of choice, and then dessert of choice. And after that, it's kind of a thing where anyone who is wanting to go to the execution of Gold Roger is being urged to like either hop on a marine ship or leave this evening, rather than like going to bed while the rest of the people who don't want to go are going to bed. And those who do want to go have to leave now because that's how much time it would take to get there is like the morning it would happen. So you'd be sailing like freezing out.
Bravv, do you want to go to this execution?
I mean, yeah, sure. I think it'd be pretty fun. We should probably barrel up our ship.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that they want us to use a marine ship, which I think ultimately we should just take the opportunity to rest up. But you know, doesn't mean we can't just have our ship on us.
That's true.
Right. So, are we gonna tell Ferrum?
But what?
Is Ferrum not right there?
Yeah, fair me hear that.
Tell me what?
I mean, I
Let's-
feel like they deserve to know.
Wait, deserve to know what?
Well, are we going to do something about it before we leave, or...?
Yeah,
are you guys
that's what we
talking
should
about?
go. So, when I went to go, wait, has the party like died down and stuff?
I'd say it's at the point where like it's kind of like that part of the ending of like a night out partying where like everyone's waiting on taxis essentially. So you guys have time to yourself in an area that's not being like recorded or anything.
Okay.
But the cameras are
There's
off
no
anyway.
cameras.
Yeah. There's like outside cameras that you see are just like sleeping snails now.
When I went to go look after Incus, you know how I just made like a fake version of you with my devil fruit, and it looked exactly like you.
Yeah.
I think that the Ferrum the Incus we fought in the arena was a fake one.
Oh, that makes sense. I knew there was a second Incus. I have it on video.
What?
Yeah, and I pull out like a fucking. Is it like on a snail? Is it a disc?
It's like a VHS tape that is made out of just shell snail, like a snail shell, and it's got like little tape going around it.
Yeah, I've got it right here.
What? Where did you get this? When?
Oh, like 20 minutes ago, in there. Like point to the
Had
camera
time to
room.
do that? You were so busy with that dog.
No.
I thought that you had known for a couple days. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at this recording. It'll probably tell me more. God, what was I gonna say? I can't remember.
You're all fine.
Would we have time to look at the recording?
You guys have, there's like an hour of times that like all the marine ships are being sorted, and you guys are given like an hour to decide if you want to go or not and stuff. So I imagine if you guys said you just want to go, they're like, it's kind of like everyone that was working in the restaurant is now also working at preparing the ships. So you have time. You have like little rooms that you just could break off into, you know, for sure, because of it, Ferrum, that nothing is being recorded or listened in on. And you know that everyone of importance is kind of like went off and either has gone to sleep or has set sail.
Well, I think that, you know, the real Incus is still here.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that we should still be careful because he was very dangerous. And there's a chance he still thinks and will say the same things that the fake one did. That's all.
He didn't seem all that mad on the video. He seemed reasonable.
There was a lot of stabbing. Fair.
Yes.
Yeah, but that wasn't the real one.
Yes, but the fake one seemed to be made from the real one. All I'm saying is that I think you need to be careful.
Okay.
But whatever you decide to do, we'll back you up, right?
Thank you.
Yes, of course.
If we don't, we can watch the video now, right?
Yeah.
We could.
Yep, you guys all settle around, watch the full video, get the full context of what Ferrum's talking about.
Okay.
So this Garrett Machia is kind of trying to trick Incus for some reason.
It seems like he really cares about the elephant. The Garrett guy, not Incus.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about that.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Yes, but why?
People aren't really meant to know about it.
Well, what do you think? Do you think we should go and look for the real Incus, or?
I mean, he might have soiled already. It's probably easiest to find him at the execution rooms.
Yeah.
So, you think he'll be there?
Well, everyone important's going there. That Garrick guy is probably also going there. And he kind of seemed very clingy to Incus.
Yes, that's true. Am I... So wait, I know that Garrett tried to change my memories?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're fully aware that he believes that he has successfully done that and that he has that ability.
Okay. In that case, I'll say, I want to know what kind of... I believe he has a devil fruit, this Garrett guy. I'm just unsure as to what it may be, because he tried to give me false memories. And he thinks that he has.
Oh.
So, he seems pretty scary. I've never known anybody to have those kind of abilities. What was it that Incus was talking about? He mentioned something about killing a cat mink?
I don't know any cat minks. We met one, there was like, at a bar?
You see that Machia in the video is referring to Calico as a cat mink. And that Incus in the past said that Ferrum brought doom upon a ship by killing or endangering the captain, who was a mink.
All right, the crew learns some reading comprehension. They understand them. They rewatch and they understand the media.
My mic was muted. I was saying this.
No, I knew.
Yeah, no, they're referring to Calico, but I think he's using some classic manipulation.
Okay. So the reason why Incus is so mad at Ferrum is because he thinks Ferrum killed Calico?
So we just have to prove Calico's alive.
Right.
Gonna glance
Okay.
over at him just to make sure.
Calico is clawing on the side of a ship like a cat, like scratching its nails, and someone is waving a baseball bat at him, and he runs away.
Phew.
I need to get that behavior sorted.
He needs Adderall.
Oh, he can learn from Bear. Bear's actually really good at teaching cats how to behave. You know, when
Do you
the
think
ones
Bear
when the
could
ones
teach him
get
how
too
to
rowdy, you're
teleport?
just gonna. You know, I could ask. I mean, it didn't work for me, but
No, wait. Could I learn how to teleport?
I'm sure Bear can put up like a class or something.
Bear comes out of your bag,
I don't even know his name.
stands on your shoulder, and looks at Bravv very intensely.
Do I roll
He's
animal
trying to see if
handling
you're
now?
worthy.
No, Bear looks up at a tree, like looks at you, squints really hard, teleports, and then looks at you expectantly.
Off you go.
So it's a matter of using your spirit to transport your body. I understand that, Bear. He just
Nods.
he stares at Bear, stares at the same tree, he squints, and he tries his best to teleport.
Roll me an athletics check.
D20.
Athletics.
Well, it should be his Arcana.
Oh,
That's the spirit.
Oh my god.
Plus 10.
You get a cramp really bad in your leg.
Ugh. Damn it, I tried to move my leg and not the rest of my body.
It looks like Bear's looking down on you, and then walks over and walks back into the bag.
I'll learn that technique one day.
Bear lets out like a last meow, and then Calico in the distance being chased away looks over and says, "What? Who's pathetic?" And then Bear goes to sleep.
Wait, Calico can understand cats now? Has he always been able to do that?
Yes.
Okay, I must have missed that part.
He's like
Yeah, it was on.
somewhat
it's
okay.
on the-
Yeah, back in Avary, he's somewhat good at like understanding cats and stuff.
Oh,
It was on
okay.
the job description, like whether your captain can understand cats.
Part of his role, the cat understander. Cat path.
We have 2 pets and both of them can be translated. I think the hamsters are the only animals we've run into and haven't been able to understand them.
I think that's for the
I
best.
understand them.
Rob gets it. He gets the vibe.
Can I get a checkup on how the hamsters are doing? Did one of them die from just like becoming part of a warlord's crew?
Alright, so do we think there's 2 left?
I don't know. To be honest, their well-being is all a mystery to me.
Alright, I think there was only 1 left, but 1 has revived since when you looked in your pocket and you were doing the
Yeah.
rota for the crew.
Are they all
One
like
of them-
are they all like boys or are they different genders of hamsters?
You know what? Good question.
What's the potential for reproduction here?
Well, 1's old, so it's
Dude.
gonna take a while.
Imagine being Bravv and you pull in your pocket and there's more hamsters.
There's a
Uh,
bunch
Just
of
saying,
hamster
it's
babies.
possible.
Like, it's crazy though. Like the hamsters used Revivify to bring back one of their own. Like, they're really out here.
Roll 2d20. The first is for the old hamster.
Old
No,
hamsters.
not the old one.
They get 1 death save. No,
Yeah, the old
the
hamster.
chosen one.
You see a little, like, you see a little, like, will-o-wisp, just a little hamster with wings fly away into the sky. You look, and the old hamster is no more. Then the other one, you just hear a bomb go off, and you look in, and there's just a bloody pocket, and it's exploded. You think it
That
somehow
was-
found like a firecracker to eat and ate a second one, got too greedy and died.
Homie, catch! I throw the old hamster to the water.
Homie jumps out really excitedly, catches it, and then beaches himself and has to roll backwards into the, into the ocean.
I was going to offer to draw you a new hamster that probably wouldn't die like that, but after seeing that, no.
It's what he would have wanted.
I don't think it is.
What?
You see the old hamster spirit look down, confused, and then fly again up to hamster heaven.
And we're like, he's gone. I think he would have wanted his body to be repurposed for natural life.
I don't think he has the intelligence to think of that.
Miss Donna, I thought you wanted to thank homie.
Hold on. Old hamster. Roll an intelligence check.
If this
Whoa,
hamster
whoa,
gets in
whoa.
that fucking 20,
It's a
No.
free.
Oh, solid. Honestly, solid.
It looks
Minus
left and
four.
right and it doesn't know which way hamster hell is. Or hamster
Wait,
why is
heaven
it going
is.
to hell now?
It starts flying downwards and it goes free to the ground and you have the feeling it's going to hamster hell of its own volition.
Why is the hamster only barely smarter than Ferrum? Or dumber than Ferrum, even?
Hey, it's the same intelligence as Zonda, so.
Oh, true.
This is quite smart for a hamster. He's lived a long life. Picked up a thing or two about eating dynamite.
Yeah.
Not much else.
I
Love what
forgot
they're
that the
doing in
whole
the
thing
end.
about these hamsters is that they can survive one explosion.
Yeah, that's why the one in his pocket ate 2 firecrackers.
And all I've got left, to remember you by is this dynamite. Take out my dynamite in my pocket and stare at it sadly.
You see it has like a
These
little
guys-
bite mark.
Like, these hamsters have, like, the Chainsaw Man thing, where, like, it's really impressive for them to make it to, like, 40. Like, goddamn, you just, like, lived, dude.
This hamster is a Kishibai.
Yeah.
Fear the hamster that dies in the profession where men die. The old hamster in the young man's profession.
Alright. That's sailor's salute to that hamster, I guess.
We all salute
I
the
feel like
ground.
we got sidetracked, but I can't be sure.
Guys, salute the ground. The hamster is no more. You're all out of hamsters.
Are we going on the marine ship and being able to rest?
I'd say that'd probably be best. We could have a look around for Incus. We still have some time, but it's up. I'd say he's already left by now.
What's the state of the moon, Evan? Is it full moon tonight?
It
Don't laugh at me!
what's the state of it?
The
Am I being
shit.
mooned? This is total eclipse.
It's totally eclipsed?
No, you see, it's like, I don't know how the fucking moon cycles exactly work, but it's gonna be full moon like tomorrow.
No, okay, chill.
And you guys have
Fine.
a 2-day journey.
So it's a waxing gibbous. No.
So that was
Wait.
We'll just go with that one.
It's waxing. Wait,
Waxing.
I have no
is-
idea.
Waxing is becoming full. Waning is becoming not.
Cycles of the
crescent,
moon.
right?
I know gibbous is one of the stages, or gibbous.
It's
like-
waxing gibbous.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
no.
right.
No, it's wait, fuck. Yeah, it's waxing gibbous. There we go.
Okay, so
Yeah.
situation is you guys can either get a long rest and permanently give up your ship, hand it over. You guys can try and sneak the ship on and get the long rest, but you know it would be like against the rules or against the agreement. Or you guys could sail your ship like normal, but only get a short rest among these 2 days. Because you
I've
I've
guys
already
are
got a
traveling.
bottle of
Sneak it.
wine up my cloak. What more is a barrel?
Yeah, if I was to try and like sneak it on, what ability check would it be?
Depends how you guys go about it, because it is quite a big barrel, and you guys would be the ones putting it on, and also you'd have to think about taking it off again, unseen. Also, know
Okay,
that
what if we disguised it as wine?
these guys are also aware that your ship can turn
Oh.
into a barrel because he knows the inventor.
Oh,
That doesn't mean it's impossible to hide it or anything, but
I mean, my plan is just to like leave it in with the food stock and have like this barrel inconspicuously with everything else.
Can I cast prestidigitation on the barrel and make it smell of wine?
yeah.
I was gonna cast like minor illusion to like give it like a wine label.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You guys tag team. Ferrum has like puts like a little
minor illusion
imaginary.
for wine levels. Great. You just put that on.
I can no. Here's the thing. I can paint it myself. I have great
You
drawing
can.
skills now. But like basically like minor illusion it to like hide that it looks like a ship barrel. You know what I mean?
Okay, make it look like other wine barrels that are going on the ship, essentially.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that does only last like because we've had this issue before. It doesn't last very long. So
Oh,
we
prestidigitation lasts an hour, guys. For God.
I think minor
Oh,
illusion might
temporary
take-
trick lasts a minute. But what if I painted it instead?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
With
Painting
my-
it might actually be a better shot.
My canon new fantastic painting skills.
If you wanted to actually like paint it, and not use a spell slough, you would do a sleight of hand check to see how well you paint it.
What's my sleight of hand?
Must be good.
I think it's fairly
Yeah,
good.
like,
Oh,
Oh,
Or
that's
sleight of
actually,
hand.
roll your
Okay.
if you have the painter supplies in it, it's going to be essentially Dex plus
I
expertise.
forgot to add painters.
So just roll your Dex, and then we'll add +6 to it because you have expertise in painting stuff.
Okay.
Oh no, I popped out the Roll20 chat. I didn't know I could do this.
You what?
I popped it out. Let go back in.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
6.
Hold on, I'm having an out-of-body experience.
Is it not by the hand? Or wait, is your sleight of hand worse than your just dex straight up?
No,
It's the
she's
same.
using painting tools, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
painting
it's
tools you can
put them
have.
on, so.
Yeah, so that would be a 21.
Yeah.
21.
I think I think this would be the moment where I reveal that I take out the rib bone that was taken out of my body, and because like I can conjure a paintbrush whatever I want, but I use the rib bone as the handle for the paintbrush, and I just conjure bristles out of it.
Oh,
I use that to paint.
okay.
Calico licks his lips looking at it.
Don't you dare! You cut that out right now.
He starts clawing at the walls to distract himself. Alright.
I think you need to spend a little less time in the full saber-tooth thing and just go back. Because you can't change fully now, right? You don't have to be in the hybrid.
No, I can't.
What?
Yeah, I'm just like this now.
You can't change?
Nope. Stuck like this.
Oh.
Shame.
Surely you can change.
Well, Bravv, I did say I can't change 4 seconds before you suggested that. And I haven't felt a change in my body since then, so I would like to say I don't think I can.
Well, have you tried?
No, I can't.
Is he lying?
Do an insight check if you want.
I have expertise in insight now.
+9.
His ass is lying.
Calico, I think it, you know.
You can tell he just really wants to stay in this form and he doesn't want it to end. That he has this like constant runner's high where he always feels perfectly full of energy even though he hasn't really slept or anything. And he's been used to feeling
think
like
this is-
sickly forever. So he's just kind of like, no, I don't want to untransform in case this ends.
I think this is one of those things where, you know, if you have chocolate every day, then it doesn't taste as sweet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what if you haven't ever been able to taste chocolate your whole life and then you suddenly can? You know, you're probably going to eat chocolate for quite a while. Probably going to taste good for quite a long time.
Yes, that's why it's not healthy, because then you'll get too much of it at once and it's going to be bad. So I think, you know, we should practice going back to being human, and then practice going back to being, you know, hybrid, practice so that you can get better at this.
Mm-hmm. Roll me a persuasion check.
God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll think about it. And he goes out and he like tears the door off the hinges, tosses it to the side, and he goes, "I'll think about it. I'm gonna go exercise on the deck for a while."
He's really strong now.
Notice he like is starting to sound less sickly as well. He's just kind of new. Then you just hear for a while him just like galloping around doing laps and shit and like scratching shit. It's kind of like if a kid like learned how to fly, had superpowers, and then they just like instead of being like the first hour, they're just flying, doing all the crazy shit. He's been doing it for like 3 days straight. So you guys paint this. It looks perfectly fine. Do you want to make this look like your fancy wine, or is it just like whatever matches in?
Whatever
Oh,
matches in.
can I offer a reference?
Yeah.
I just pull out wine from my cloak.
Belladonna, you
Present
notice
it.
this is your very, very fancy wine that you can only get in the Sorbet Kingdom. That your last batch of it fell into the ocean during a tsunami hitting the ship.
Otto, where did you get that?
Oh, yeah, we can talk about it later, right?
Sure. I just did. This is my favorite kind of wine, so I'm a little shocked.
But what? Really? Wow. I just got it because I thought, you need to draw something on the barrel.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
You get a great reference and you draw a great barrel full of wine. It does sort of have some things you
When
can't...
she's done, Alta takes it back.
It does have some things you can't fully disguise, like when it's moved around, it doesn't feel like there's any like liquid in it. It just feels sort of heavy.
Yeah.
But I imagine you guys are loading it onto the ship, so they don't have to move it for now, at least.
Yeah, it's our wine.
Okay, you guys set out then. Let me roll just some luck checks as well to see if the ship remains hidden. So you guys are traveling for 2 days. You need above a 10 for your ship to stay hidden, or a 10 or above on a d20. First day, stays hidden. Second day, stays hidden.
Yes.
You guys managed to... There's like a couple of little altercations that happen on the first day, which is that some of the Marines are starting to like drink, and you guys see someone going towards the wine, and you move him over to like another barrel that is the actual wine, and another person is like trying to get this barrel to open and is pulling away at it, and you can tell that if it's like touched in the wrong way, it might just open inside the ship and bear a hole through the ship. And you manage to move them away from it, and everyone has wine like normal, and nobody is kind of the wiser. They just kind of think like, oh, this barrel must have been sealed weird, and if it's sealed weird, it might not be safe to drink and all this stuff, and they just kind of avoid it. They're like, oh, we'll throw it off whenever we get there. So you don't want to litter. You can't have that if you're a Marine. So you guys managed to get a long rest.
Woohoo!
We're so back.
A day passes, unless anything... Does anyone have anything they want to do in the next day? It's just kind of going to be you guys sitting around the ship and stuff like that. Get your long rest, you wake up in the morning.
Is it still like travel time?
Yeah, you guys are traveling for 2 days in the ship. It's going to be kind of just you guys loafing around for a while unless you want to do something.
Are you saying something, Niamh?
I mean, there's nothing crazy, but Alta's probably gonna eventually do something about her suspiciously wine-shaped belly.
You guys like are gnarly avoiding each other as you're going through your like living areas for a while every now and again. And does Alta want to approach Belladonna at some point during the day?
When she's alone. So like Belladonna is getting like stalked the day she decides she's gonna like talk to Belladonna, but like she wants to wait till she's alone, so she's like kind of stalking her throughout the day, and it's just kind of weird.
I'd say there's probably a point where Belladonna's like alone in like their shared quarters or something, and she's having fun with like her new drawing abilities, and she's just like drawing a bunch of different things.
Oh, those look really cool, Miss Donna. What are you drawing?
Oh, well, these are this is John. He was the captain of my former crew. This is Broadshot. She was a cannoneer. These are all just the former members of the crew I used to be a part of.
I see. Were you close?
Yeah, I got along with a lot of them quite well. I was quite reserved as a young woman, and being on a pirate crew where people are constantly yelling, it took me out of my shell a lot, so I owe a lot to them.
They're gone now, right?
Yes. They're gone.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Donna.
Oh, that's alright. I've had time to grieve them, but it's
No,
not.
it's not just that. But glad to hear that. Can I
everything
talk to you
alright?
for a second? Just
Yes,
completely
of
out the
course.
blue, not premeditated at all.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't know if you know. I mean, a lot's been happening lately, but it turns out that guy I thought was my dad wasn't actually my dad. In fact, I think he might be Bravv's dad, but he didn't seem to remember his dad's name. Miss Donna, I'm starting to think I'm not the only one in this crew with memory problems.
I wouldn't use Bravv's. Bravv is an enigma, and
Mhm.
it's really difficult to know what he knows.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I guess it wasn't really about that anyway. Sorry. So, yeah. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit, I suppose. I've been doing that a lot lately, I think. And, the other day, when, I jumped out of that hot air balloon and you were, a little upset about it.
Yes.
Yes. I've been thinking you're probably right about that. I've been in a rush, I guess, to find my family again. I still think it's really important, but well, the thing was there was for a bit there yesterday. I kind of thought it'd be my last day with the crew, because Ferrum gave me this ticket. I was meant to be able to go catch a ship back up to my home. I thought for a second that I wasn't gonna see any of you guys again.
Really?
Yeah. It was kind of weird, but I still really want to get back, but I'm kind of realizing we don't get a lot of Sky Islanders down here at all, right? I mean, if there was, when I mentioned them, people would like stare at me like I'm crazy. You've never seen one before, have you, Miss Donna?
No, you're the first one that I've met.
See, and you know everything.
I don't know
So
everything.
if you didn't know them, you know everything, Miss Donna. If you didn't know them, then that means, well, I guess I've been thinking I could be the first of my kind to be like walking on, on this ground, feeling these winds through my wings, and I don't know. It's when I think about it that way, I guess it seems more like an adventure.
That's very beautiful to think about it like that.
It's just when I go home and I see my family, I want to be able to tell them things, because they've probably never been down here either. So I want to tell them about all the people I see and the places I go, places like where I grew up and where you grew up too.
I think that's lovely. I mean, part of the initial reason why I became a pirate was just so that I could have pretty and expensive things, but I stayed a pirate because I enjoyed being on the sea.
Your things are very pretty, Miss Donna.
Oh, thank you.
It's just, I mean, I still think it's really important I get there, actually more than even before, I think. But I know now where my goal is. I'm in the Grand Line, and I know Bravv's the key to getting me there. So I guess I know that I'll get there in the end. So I'd like to try and enjoy the ride a little more until then, I guess. So I'm really sorry for how I acted before, and I hope you'll let me help you guys navigate around the world a little bit more. Oh, also,
wouldn't
here,
want anybody else to do it.
surprise! I pull out the line. I'm like, surprise!
The wine! Thank you, Alta.
You weren't meant to know about it.
It's okay. It was still a surprise of when I would,
Oh, it
But I do
wasn't.
greatly appreciate this. and I'm very glad that you've decided, you want to enjoy your time with us and enjoy your time on the seas and stuff. But
It's just,
I don't think that I understand that you finding your family is important to you. So, don't feel like you finding your family is I'm sorry that if I made you feel like it wasn't important, because it is. I just don't think you should be risking breaking your neck for it, is all. Because I care about
that
you.
was then, this is now. It's the most important thing to me, but I mean, things have, after years of nothing, things have finally started becoming, well, not clear, but things have finally started happening. So if I just keep it up, I know I will get. So I'm sorry to have worried you. I mean, I know you and your own family, you have your own stuff going on, but I thought you and Angela seemed so close. I guess
Yeah.
it seemed nice. Is all.
And, well, I mean, I don't think I have to state the obvious, but Angela and I are not related by blood or anything.
What?
No,
Alta starts like rotating on the balls because you got the kind of like the anime kind of expression. She like turns 2D.
I thought this was pretty obvious. She's Alta, she's an alligator.
Okay,
I'm not.
Calico's a cat!
She was in the water. She didn't have any devil fruit. Calico's a cat because of his devil fruit.
But you're dead, Miss Donna, so really anything is possible.
Okay, I guess. My point is, Angela and I are so close because of the amount of time that we've spent together. You know, and as you know, as much as I'm sure your parents do love you and want you to return to them, you haven't. You probably will feel that bond with people that you spend time with.
But I know
So,
what you're
don't-
saying, Miss Donna, but I mean, I've already left Cleary and the orphanage behind, so then I don't have anyone like that I've spent so long with.
I was, I think I was 19 when I met my original crew. I was 48 when I met you guys. You know, it's not even just about, people that you have met, it's people that you will meet. When you meet your real parents, you're going to have that time to spend with them, and you will get that bond with them. You know what I mean?
I guess you're right. I keep thinking I'm getting older and older and older, but I guess I'm not old like you, so it's okay.
I'm not that old, okay? I get what you mean. But
No, I don't think you're old, just like, well, you're like more than twice as old as me, and I'll definitely found my family by then, so actually, that's really helpful. Thank you, Miss Donna. Hey, do you think I have an alligator sister as well? Waiting for me?
You could if you wanted.
I think that might be up to my parents, not me.
No, Angela became my sister because I picked her. My parents had nothing to do with Angela. I mean, if you found a whistle that made you talk to cats, you could end up being your sibling. You know what I mean? It's just
I pull out Bear and I kind of like we shake our heads at each other. We don't like it. It doesn't feel right.
Tilted head.
I picked Angela. I happened to have a whistle that allowed me to talk to her, and that's just how it went.
Wow, I really didn't know.
Yeah, I was 10 when I first spoke to Angela. She bit my finger, and I was like, "Don't be doing that."
Wow,
inspiring. I taught her manners and stuff because she was just a regular alligator. She would have, if I hadn't had that whistle, she might have eaten me. We're getting off topic.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how this leads to you guys being great sisters, but I'm happy that you're in each other's lives, I guess. So, if we're cool now, Miss Donna, how about we have a drink?
Of course, and I'll pour
I
us
brought this
2
wine.
glasses. I'll pour us 2 glasses of the fancy wine.
You guys share a very nice drink together. Alta, it's very strong.
Okay, but can I handle it?
You're welcome. Just take if you want.
Con save.
You drink it as well as Belladonna does.
Whoa!
You're holding it together.
I'm becoming more mature. Not as mature as you.
How'd you not say that?
Belladonna, you feel yourself now that it's been so long since you've had your favorite wine. You feel for the first time in forever, you feel yourself getting like a little bit of a buzz.
Ah,
Miss Donna, when's the last time you were at the Sorbet Kingdom? Because I forgot to mention earlier, but when I was up there in the hot air balloon, like there were all these Marines there. It's fancy. Is it normally like that?
Is it?
You would know since it's an official world government place that it's not weird for Marines to be there, but
Yeah.
what Alta saw was like a bit excessive.
That sounds a little, more than usual.
Maybe someone tried to steal the wine.
Oh, it wasn't me.
I didn't think it was.
Yeah, I
Miss
used
Donna,
to,
but
but
now I'm.
recently no.
Would you use? Miss Donna, I'm learning so much about you.
So I've said that I like keep up with like the daily newspaper and stuff. Have I read anything that mentions like, oh, there was an attack on this thing, so they're increasing security or whatever?
You know that essentially you can piece together that they're not really saying why in the news, but since the attack on you guys failed and the Marines that were undercover that were attacking you guys in session 1 were from the Sorbet Kingdom, it seems like they were a little threatened by the fact that you guys might go there to get revenge. So they increased security measures while you guys were around. But like nothing is happening, they're just essentially like, hey, we need like 2 extra ships around. Just in case you guys decided to go there and kill everyone.
So it was a smart decision.
Yeah,
to
they weren't
not
doing
get
anything
more
aggressive.
wine.
They were just like, yeah, we're just gonna stay here and we're gonna keep an eye out for these guys specifically. Because they need you guys to
But
survive the attack.
if we went, Belladonna could have gotten wine. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It was a terrible decision
But
not to
then,
go.
but
Which
then
one of
we
you guys
wouldn't have had
dies
this
and you have
sweet
1 barrel
moment.
of wine to save for it.
Oh yeah, I hand her. I still have like. So I have an invoice. Does that say like where I get more wine, or is it just?
Yeah, it's essentially just giving you like a contact number for like a repeat customer type thing. So Belladonna can like order more on the fly if she needs to, instead of just having to order
Yes.
from the
Oh my
leech list.
Oh,
god.
should also keep this in case she needs to apologize again. Because she will her again.
She just has like
No, she hands it over.
infinite get out of jail.
She hands it over.
This is for calling you old. I'm sorry.
Oh, Alta, thank you so much. This is thank you.
You know, you still have to pay for it, but this is like a way. You essentially have like a takeaway menu, like you have a delivery thing. But it's just sort of a thing where it's such a like highbrow item that they don't really just sell it to everyone. So you essentially have a contact that otherwise you would have had to have
Weatherspoons
called
on the
from.
go.
You otherwise would have had to have called from like the Leechland's phone and been in the Leechland. So
This is the best present Belladonna's ever gotten.
it's Christmas for Belladonna.
Yeah.
All right. Also, we'll just go lie in her bunk and sketch, kicking her legs like a child.
Ferrum, as the next day is around, you have these memories playing back from watching the video, and you hear mentioned that Ink has wanted to delay the match by 1 day. And that's so that there would be a full moon, and Makia responded by saying that like the Minx never taught you how to do that. You don't really know how to do it. Ink has also said that you don't need a full moon for it, but the other guys seem to think you do. You notice there's a full moon today, and you don't really know what this ability is or anything, but is Ferrum tempted to try it?
Can I go find Bravv?
Sure.
Bravv! Bravv, can you keep a secret?
Sure.
Bravv, you're like the strongest guy I know, right? And you take your training really seriously, right?
Of course. I've been sitting here the last like 2 hours trying to teleport.
Okay, this is perfect. I'm gonna do some super secret training tonight, right?
Okay.
And I want you to be there because you're really strong, and you can practice your teleporting, and I'm gonna practice my training.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We can do like people say sparring helps. Do you like sparring?
Yeah, let's spar.
Sure.
You do know what that is, right?
It's like armor sling, right?
No.
What?
It's like we fight.
Oh, we can play fight. I think I'd die if you real fought me.
That may or may not be true.
Yeah, we can
Like it's a fight to so we practice against each other. It's not like deadly or anything.
Oh, okay. Like a training match.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
Isn't that what you wanted to do?
Yeah.
So you know what? Sounds legit to me.
You guys make your way up to the deck, and Ferrum, what you notice is that you can tell just by like feeling around and trying different things that what you need to do to activate this ability is to look at the moon. And you notice that like whenever your eyes wander near the moon, it almost feels like there's like this magnetic repulsion where like you have to force yourself to look. It almost feels like your eyes are like your body, not your physical eyes, but like something in your instincts is like telling you. It's almost like an "Are you sure?" It makes it a little harder to do, and you know that if you look at the moon, something will happen.
Something will happen. Okay.
Yeah, this ability will activate whatever it is.
Well, fuck. I should fucking like.
Have we long rested yet?
You
Big
can
long
have a long
rested,
rest.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Popping Sulong at 20 HP, my heart explodes immediately.
Oh wow, that the full moon's really out, huh?
When he says this, can I just look at it? Like, not even intending to activate it, just being like, oh yeah!
It is for as you look up with this big smile on your face, it goes blank, and your eyes sort of go like vacant as you feel a transformation happening within your body. This could be either, is this your first time using it? This could be either like a halfway full on Sulong. Describe what happens or how it looks. That's up to you.
Oh fuck.
It is Ferrum's like first time doing it, so it could just be like some of the traits happen. You know, it's like a not like a it could be like a non-preferred form comes out or something. It's up to you.
Yeah, they get like bigger. They get like they have like the Sulong gets like a white mane, don't they? They get like white fur. It like starts spreading out. They get long. Tail gets longer.
Yeah, Ferrum.
The eyes turn red.
Unlike
Smile.
most minks, doesn't grow like quite as bulky, but grows a lot longer and overall takes up more space. Ferrum eyes shut, looks a little dizzy. When they open, they're red. Ferrum, roll me a charisma saving throw with disadvantage since it's your first
Not
time.
a saving throw.
Charisma saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh fuck!
Oh no.
Bravv and Ferrum, roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
No.
I didn't think it'd be this bad. I won't lie. Oh, no token was selected. Okay, it's chill.
Oh, I don't have to fight now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Crazy
you're
ass
fine, bro.
rolls. Crazy ass rolls.
Oh, dude, we're dog shit at this.
Ferrum looks very powerful, becomes fully enveloped by lightning, like a mix of their devil fruit and their electro blue and this yellow lightning mixing. Becomes very hard to look at, glows, lights up the night. And as you're like looking at this form, trying to understand what exactly has changed, you see Ferrum looking at you like a wild animal with intent to kill, which you would never have seen on Ferrum's face before. Bravv, you're up first.
Fuck.
Huh.
Can't get help from Belladonna and Altalune.
The whole night, chat. I thought I would succeed the saving throw.
I'm gonna roll in subsequent rounds to see if Alta and Belladonna notice and can come up.
Are there marines
Whoa.
on the ship? Or are they like all asleep?
Everyone sees this and they run because they think lightning is striking the ship in one spot over and over again. It's kind of what it looks
I
like.
This is happening as Alta and Belladonna are like 5 glasses of wine.
Just like slurring words.
Yeah,
They're having
Belladonna-
drunk art sessions.
This is legitimately like girls' night versus boys' night type shit. Like,
I'll sleep over.
Now, this is what I call a spar. And activate
Under the
my
tree.
rage and go into fight fucking complete roided out Ferrum right now.
PvP, PvP, PvP.
So I may as well. Do I reckless attack, chat? Reckless attack.
You do have another day ahead of you. So you-
Crushing
you can
Hue
log
on
roll.
this one.
yeah, we can do something here. We can.
Oh, that's it.
Oh damn. Evan, will I take care of the HP stuff, or will you? What's the story?
The HP stuff, you just subtract from your own HP as if it's like a normal battle.
Cheers. That's 15.
No, that's it's. I'm gonna make this. What's the 7?
You also still have your abilities, like you can reduce damage and stuff like that, availability.
Oh, chill. Okay.
It's sort of a thing where like Ferrum in self-preservation is at like full throttle, full capacity, but is as locked in as they are on fighting and how like amazingly strong they are in this moment. They the one thing that blocks out is the fact that Bravv is your friend. It is not just this like randomly shadowy monster in front of you that you just know you need to kill, and kind of Ferrum's logic is on the back burner.
I see.
That is not 15 damage. That is actually 13 or no 18 damage. That rage or this rage.
No, the
Yeah,
rage is
I'll-
kind of there. No.
Oh, sorry, never mind. I'm gonna move like that, and then I'm gonna make the second attack. Savage you with my charger feat, which lets me roll an extra d8 of damage afterwards.
Jesus Christ.
So here it comes.
Watch them go down in one turn. Okay.
Yeah, the savage thing
Jesus
doesn't get doubled. It's
Christ.
not a dice, but
So
the charger
savage-
does.
No, yeah. What my rage modifier gets doubled with Savage Hue. It also lets me roll the attack damage twice. So I'm rolling... That's changing the crit as well, right?
Yeah, if it lets you.
It just says you can roll damage for the attack twice and choose a higher number.
Yeah, you can roll another crit attack from that and see which is the better and pick it.
That is for the main attack, so that is going to be 12 instead of an 8. And then I get 1 extra point of damage on the crit, and my charger d8 is a 1.
Jeez, how much numbers are these? Hold on.
So you're taking 20 from the actual attack, then 6 from the rage, so 26.
26.
1 is 27.
Jesus Christ, guys.
And that is
I
my
may have been so right, actually.
Ferrum wants to reduce any of that damage.
Oh fuck it, man. I'm not doing all that math.
So
Sure,
D10
look
plus your
it.
level, I think.
A D10 plus my level? Yeah, sure. Why not? 1d10. So that's reduce it by 16.
11 damage.
So I'm just gonna put it by 16 to 19. Jepic.
You see this giant beast form of Ferrum appear, and as it's about to lunge at you, you instead slash at the front and then duck under a big swipe coming your way. Slash at the back. Is there anything else Bravv does in his turn before Ferrum gets to go?
No, because I have to do something second.
You did.
Oh, that makes sense.
Ferrum, your only idea in your head is that you need to go all out and kill this thing in front of you. What do you do?
Okay, do I have any of the stuff from Sulong, or is it just...
You have Inner Beast, which lets you add as additional lightning damage to all of your hit attacks, you get to do that equal to your level. Your speed increases by 10. Your strength and dexterity scores both increase by 4. So
Delightful.
you get a +2 to both because of Sulong specifically, not just Inner Beast.
Okay.
You also have advantage on strength and dex checks.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Hey, I can do that with rage.
Yeah, that's not the Sulong, that's the Inner Beast. The Inner Beast is that your dex and strength also goes up by 4.
Okay. Okay.
And also you have additional lightning damage equal to your level on every hit.
Okay. I've forgotten how to play monk.
AC goes up by 2, so you have
19 AC. Jesus Christ, man. What were they thinking? I've legitimately like forgotten how to play monk. Give me a second.
It's all good. I don't think you were expecting a combat.
No, I wasn't.
Good reason.
I was expecting like, oh yeah, you roll like a d20. Yeah, the combat goes well. You spar. Asher, fuck it. Like I have advantage on him because he has reckless attack, right? Oh, dude,
You
like
have
man.
second strikes available, you have the fucking gum gatling, whatever it's called. You can do
Fucking
second strikes and
unarmed.
those at the same time and all that, so.
So, 1, 2. I can make 4. So can I make
You can make 4 attacks.
3 unarmed
Yep.
and a stunning?
Yep, you can attempt multiple stunnings in one round as well.
Oh, I'm not boring though.
Okay,
I'm just not. And then 1 stunning. How does stunning work? Where are you, my child? Con DC against your spirit DC. Spirit DC is like what? 15? I remember calculating this last time.
yeah, 15. So,
my constitution is a 20.
Bravv, you do
fine.
not get stunned. Roll a damage for the 2 hits or 1
I'm
hit?
assuming 24 hits. I'm assuming
24 hits, 12 misses, 16 misses? Yeah.
makes sense to me.
No, hits, sorry, so 16 hits. Sorry,
16 hits. So that's 2 consecutive. So that's
18 half for Bravv, and then plus
And then-
plus 12 lightning. It's not half.
plus 12 lightning, and then there's fire, isn't there?
Yeah. Then
Do I have to
there's
wrap and see long?
Yep, there's a d6 of fire as well.
Oh, dude. Gaming.
So 9 plus 12 plus 2. So 21, 23. 23 damage?
Yep. so great.
Yeah.
You get cut, punched, lightning, just electrocuted and burnt in the same sequence, and Ferrum, it kind of feels like you're punching a brick wall. Like your vision isn't all there. It just feels like what you just hit is like just a solid oak tree. It doesn't budge as much as you'd think. You feel so powerful right now. The thing you're hitting feels just like hitting concrete.
Yo, this new form got a bit of oomph to it.
Before Bravv takes his new turn, Alta and Belladonna, you both hear this, and you can choose to go up on deck if you want. It sounds like Rob swinging his sword, a bunch of lightning hitting the ship over and over and over again.
What does he up
The
to
barrel?
now?
Did they find the barrel?
Yeah, we need to go check out the barrel.
Yeah, we run to go check in the barrel.
The barrel is there, but as you guys both kind of look to your left at the same time, there is just a fucking Dragon Ball Z fight going on. And Bravv is slashing at a very strange, demented look at Ferrum that is just twice the size you remember.
Only twice? I feel like it'd be like 10 times the size.
They're pretty big. I was just saying you guys
You
both
gotta
have-
summon the you gotta summon the dumb pharaoh and get him to do it.
Yeah. That'll make them stop.
you guys both get a turn, and then Bravv will get to go again.
Do we roll initiative?
You guys could decide to do whichever. You guys go before Bravv as well.
I don't know if this combat's lasting in another turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys see? You see
Uh,
a weird form of Ferrum. You see Bravv fighting it. every Marine is hiding at the side of the ship because they have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Wait, are they just watching?
Oh my god, Miss Donna!
They can't look because there's so much lighting covering their eyes.
Also, do you want to say classic blunder moment of overhealing? Getting a crit when I'm already maxing.
They hate you. They hate you.
Let me figure some stuff out. I'll do what I go first.
That's all the
You
switches.
don't have time to figure things out first, Miss Donna. I guess let's start way back. Bravv, what's going on?
Whoa, we're just sparring. It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why does Ferrum look like that?
Are you okay, Fair?
They looked at the moon, and I don't know. They just got really angry or something.
Calico runs by. Werewolf! He doesn't help though, he just keeps running.
That's my guy, actually.
Alright, I got it.
Oh my fucking god.
Let's see.
I'm gonna deal with the problem.
Meteor.
Panic
It's the shit.
blows up.
You get to choose any effect on this table.
Oh, that means
What?
I'm gonna pull up the table.
Oh, no.
It's broken.
So the hunter
Wait.
you can pick anything.
Oh, dude, like, it's over.
Blows up.
I was
You know,
doing this so I didn't have to pick something.
Niamh, if I were you, I would send her fireball myself right now.
If you don't want to look for them,
Oh,
I would let it be
funny.
that you can roll 2 of them if you want, and I'll tell you what they do and you can pick the rest of them. If you don't want to look through them all.
Let's do a quick look.
She could lose 100,000 berries.
We're outside of
I
your
would choose to do this, yes.
If you want to blow up, you're outside of the 30-foot range, and with fireball, I'll send it on yourself.
She can be closer. She can be closer if she wants. I have advantage on the save, but like, if she wants.
I also have
You could swap places with Ferrum.
Oh my gosh!
Wait, that's huge, actually.
Rob just
really
swings
funny.
stuff.
Just
Dude, imagine being Belladonna and you need a second to think it over.
Can I polymorph?
like give
Ferrum?
me a second to think it over, and then all of a sudden, roided out Ferrum is right beside her. She'll get Inca's flashbacks.
Evan, can I polymorph Ferrum?
Yeah, what are you trying to turn Ferrum into?
I'm thinking about that dog.
Which dog?
The Ferrum dog.
Alright,
Ferrum dog.
roll me a wisdom save, Ferrum.
Yup. Normal roll, wisdom save, 21.
You do not turn into a dog.
Ferrum has this weird like vision where they're seeing red and they're so pissed off and they see the dog in front of them and they just cut it in half. And in their head, not their own thoughts, they just hear, fuck that dog. And then Bella does not take effect.
Oh, that's fucked, actually.
Oh, I could have done something else. I could have cast enlarge and gotten really big.
Oh, you should have made Bravv really big!
Could have been a real,
You can always rescue
a
Gambit as
real
an
fight.
action.
Fucking
always on the
kaiju
table.
fight.
If you casted enlarge on me, then I could have counted as gargantuan.
It's only on myself, unfortunately.
Alright, rescue Gambit as an action. 32.
Oh no, this one sucks. It's just not even interesting.
Next time you're hit with a melee weapon, the target takes half the damage they dealt to you.
Oh, that's
Great.
pretty good.
That could be huge, actually.
Yeah, now I run out in front.
Does that last? Like, how long does that last? Longer?
The next time. So,
Alright, I'll write it down. I'll take a note.
Bravv just fist bumps Alta really hard and it uses it up. Is there anything else she wants to do for her second bonus action?
So Alto walks up, just stands there, what? Nothing happens both times. And Mistana goes, well, I'm all out of ideas, Mistana. And then she uses her second bonus action to hide.
You hide. You see the 4 Marines in your hiding spot with you.
I like to think that your table is like by accident, and it's just like you think of the Ferrum dog, and then you go, oh shit, I gotta protect myself, and then you're like, well, I don't know what else to do.
That's essentially how it goes.
She
Yeah,
spends her
It is
action
not
thinking.
deliberate. I've done all I can, Mistana.
What is Belladonna doing?
Again, guys, it's okay. We're just sparring.
It's just mindless fun. There's like a mouth like around his head.
Ferrum keeps going for the neck.
How far away from me can I conjure enemies?
60 feet. You can put it wherever.
Okay. I'm gonna conjure a little dog that actually looks like an eel, but he's a dog.
Not the dog. Don't get a dog.
These fucking dogs.
And then, hold on. I'm gonna put him behind Ferrum. And can he use his action on my turn?
I'll say in this instance, sure.
Okay. That he's going to just make the ground really wet. Each creature
He takes the
in
piss
a
action.
5 foot. It makes the in a 5 foot square centered on a point it can see within 10 feet of it. It makes it slippy. Each creature standing in that area must succeed a DC 13 dexterity saving throw
What the
or fall
fuck?
prone.
It's this
You have
dog.
advantage and you have an extra +2 to this.
So true,
Yeah.
Why
Evan.
not? Why is it not?
I
It's a
think
5 foot one.
I think they can aim it so that it doesn't hit Bravv.
Okay.
Dude, I hate to break it to you. I'm kind of coded.
It does like a nice slip and
Okay.
slide, and this dog with part eel is just spinning around in puddle and starts doing this epic attack. It's like a named anime attack, but you don't speak dog, so you don't know what it's called. And Ferrum looks over and just stands still and doesn't slip. Like the whole gimmick is just that if you
Okay.
move around, you'll fall. Ferrum stands still.
You do have to do that every time you end your turn in the wet, in the piss.
Is Ferrum ending a turn for the rest of this combat?
Doubtful.
Is there anything else you want to do? Bonus action, whatever.
Stop fighting!
It might work, guys.
Bonus action. What can I bonus action?
You can also hide.
I'm gonna hide. Very drunkenly hide.
Both of you did the best you can do, which is accomplish nothing and hide next to each other. Bravv, it's your turn.
So this, the effect of your heal will never affect me, right? Chooses which creatures it affects.
No, a creature that enters or ends its turn there must succeed a DC, yeah.
If you try and do like your dash, your charger thing, you'll probably walk into it, but otherwise, if you stand still, you're fine.
Where is it? Is it like,
It's me. It's like on me.
is
Right.
it this square, or is it like, that depends on where I can move. Actually, is it even that? If it's like here, or here.
Let's say it is, game.
A 5 foot square centered on a point, so I just put it on
Square.
Ferrum.
Centered on a point. The point is the 5 foot square. Oh, it's a 5 foot in every
Okay.
direction.
It just
think
says a
it's
5
like-
foot square.
I think it's this.
Ah, okay.
Dude, that dog
Okay.
is directly on me. That's fucked up.
Or is it? You said it was behind Ferrum, right? So it's like here, here, here.
I said he was behind Ferrum, and he can do it. Can see within 10 feet of it, so he can be 10 feet away from Ferrum and spit directly on Ferrum.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just one tile, so it's on Ferrum directly, yeah.
Oh, so I would also be in that.
Yeah, I guess if you're fighting Ferrum, you would have to.
I'll roll my dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, DC
I
13.
failed.
Oh my god.
Bravv falls prone.
Dude, we're dog shit at this.
I just sent in a little eel dog and got it to piss on Bravv and fall. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I can get up. It's fine. I only spent 5 feet of my movement.
The principle of the thing.
See, I
Right,
can
well-
also make it grapple, but I figured Ferrum would be really good at getting out of grapples. I forgot that Ferrum's also really good at dexterity.
Oh, weird eel piss. I get up.
The dog is still spinning around like a fucking maniac.
Shout
on
out
its
to
back.
Alta and Belladonna, huge contributions here.
You hear,
Change the flow of the
you hear
battle.
gossip next to you guys among the Marines. It's like, why did these guys get offered that position at all? Two of them are trying to kill each other. These two are fucking useless. They just look directly at you guys.
It's called
I'm like, I'm in their hiding spot with them, you know, they're gossiping right next to me.
You seem to be doing a lot better hiding down here. Marines.
Belladonna's
You
fast.
tell me, Stone!
She says, hiding down there.
You guys are hiding behind a bunch of barrels. Belladonna's big feather is showing above one of them. You guys can see her.
I do kind of have to reckless attack against Ferrum because the 19s are harder sewing over.
It is really tough.
So I'm gonna go here and then do my attack. So this is my first attack with advantage. Yeah, 21 hits.
Big.
So I want to make this a savage shield. I shall treat myself.
A little treat for me.
No, yeah, I'll treat myself. This is savage shield. That stays as what it is, but the damage. So the damage from this would be 17, and then my charger I'm gonna add on attack now. So it'll be 20 damage.
Ooh.
First attack. Here's my
I'm
second
down, bro.
attack.
I'm on -1.
Oh, did you?
Imagine you overkilled Ferrum.
Oh, I didn't
Somehow.
realize you went down after that.
You just keep swinging.
Oh,
Stop, they're already
well,
dead.
I guess I get up and then I slide along the eel pit.
Roll
Ferrum
dexterity.
on
so
the-
we're good. Because it's also if you end your turn in it, which is quite funny.
Yeah, okay. I slide along the eel pit, dunk Ferrum, and then fall flat on my face.
Fall on your face and eel piss again. It's a very... This whole situation, you're lucky is not being recorded. You guys are... You guys would be on Agenda Twitter. This is fucked.
Look,
Not even
the
pissed.
dog is made of ink, therefore its piss is ink.
Don't worry, Bravv, you didn't fall and pissed, you fell in ink.
You hear more gossiping, there was no winner here. Useless.
Can I get so angry I just spontaneously risky gambit?
Yeah, sure.
They'd be talking shit.
One of these guys rolls eyes at you and then a risky gambit comes out. All of the ground
fire.
below you starts shattering and becomes difficult terrain. 30 feet radius. And for absolutely everyone, they have to now like walk like they're on eggshells. It's just like the wood is all.
I try stomp
Super
away,
important.
but it's difficult terrain, so it's very difficult. Yeah, it's actually it's the piss. It's just like right
The
everywhere.
dog won't fucking stop and spinning.
Somehow it just
It's like
like
a-
came over to
it's
where
like a
we
s-
were hiding.
It's like a sprinkler system. He's on his back spinning. Won't stop. Belladonna knows it's ink. Nobody else does.
Dude.
I used yellow ink.
What a fucking disaster.
One of the Marines is looking off in the distance. He just says it's a bad day for rain. He's got this yellow ink going down his face.
Oh my god.
Dude, what the fuck is happening?
I find this so funny.
Actually, like,
You got obliterated.
If you picked anyone else to fight.
I'm
It's
so
fucking
sad that
funny.
this.
I had... Go ahead, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, I had 2 more attacks that turn.
dude, I was not reducing your damage. I don't care.
Oh, God.
I'm not taking the dodge bonus action in the impromptu PvP.
Well, did we learn anything from that sparring match?
Good question. DM? We hate dogs.
Ferrum, as you wake up,
level up.
you go on 1 HP. Roll me just an intelligence check on its own.
On its own.
Just an intelligence.
Chill. A check, you say? Okay.
You learn that the next time this happens, there's a small chance that your friends already might be in danger, and you're going to be more prepared for it. You're going to be able to roll a charisma save with advantage. And as far as you know, if you figure it out that time, that should be the end of it, and you should have control of this thing eventually. But you feel pretty tired after this. Let me find something real quick. Ferrum, you get a level of exhaustion and roll me a con save.
Con save. Okay, one sec. 12.
Ferrum, when you wake up, you go to stand up, and your body feels a lot more sluggish than it normally would. You have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Jesus
One
Christ,
of which
man.
you can sleep off with the last long rest.
Okay, thank you.
But
I'm marked
well,
for
I think
death,
you
bro.
should, I definitely think you should rest up a little.
Am I like aware of what's happened in the last like 3 minutes?
you're aware that you turned into something. You have vague memories of like beating up like a vague bad guy. Just some, you don't really know what it was. You're just like, I beat someone.
It was a
that
dog.
Deserved it. Yeah, you fought like a really buff version of this. You fought the Sulong version of this ink dog. And that's how you
Now
learned
there's
about
piss
Sulong
everywhere. It
is.
must have exploded.
Yeah, it's all wet. It's raining. Belladonna has like got rid of the dog at this point, I
That
imagine.
was a
Definitely.
That was
I
a
don't know if I'm
good
ever going to be
sparring
using this
match.
dog
Difficult
again.
terrain
Wait, no,
everywhere.
the dog is made out of ink, so it pisses on itself and it starts fading into the ground. It starts to stink.
I start like teetering on the spot and I collapse actually.
In
In the piss.
face first.
well, I'll stand up and pick up Ferrum out of the piss and my turn in the piss. Hey!
It's a bunch of first aiders, Marines walking your way, and then as Ferrum falls face first, they just turn around. They walk back where they were.
Yeah, Ferrum. Yeah, after that sparring match, I'd say you'd probably need a rest for a while. That
I
form
think-
kind of seemed kind of strong.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed actually. That dog had hands.
Bravv
You
has
must
that
see the
dog
dog
in
in me.
God. The captain title
guess
went
I'll
from the
take-
cat to the dog. It's so perfect.
It's fucked
thematic.
up.
The beast within. Bravv. Does a Ferrum have like a little like? What does Ferrum's quarters look like? It's like a little like hammock that like is strapped on top of like the roof. with,
It's like a
big
box,
balance.
bro.
We put you in a cage. Or like the box that they like would transport animals like in planes and like they're like
Oh, the pet carry case.
yeah, the pet carry case.
Ferrum wakes up and it's like that scene in Madagascar where they wake up in the box.
Oh my god.
Bear, is that you?
Bear and Calico and Homie. This is fucked up, guys.
I'm so sorry that this moment for you was overshadowed by Piss Dog.
No, I think that's perfect, actually.
And then also you just kind of like lost instantaneously. I know you can reduce damage, but like you couldn't reduce
Wouldn't have it
damage
any other way,
every
man.
single attack.
You were on like a quarter HP before we even joined the battle. One turn.
Ferrum, as you drift off to sleep, you think you have a lot to learn in your pursuit of strength. You think there's a lot to learn.
Oh, I hate this D&D game, actually.
You got a lot to learn.
Oh, dude. I'm gonna
Let's
have
get
to
a long
like
rest.
Yay!
Ferrum, you still have
Long rest.
Fantastic.
one
Yeah,
level
this
of exhaustion.
I'm gonna mark myself for death so I don't forget.
What does exhaustion do again?
One.
Disadvantage on
Ability checks.
checks. Yeah.
I think 2 levels of exhaustion is disadvantage on saves as well.
Isn't it if you get to like 5 you die?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh no, good news, guys. I just looked it up. It's 6 you die, so you're
Oh,
actually fine.
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you,
okay.
thank
Disadvantage on
you.
ability checks, then speed halved, then disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, then hit point maximum halved, then speed reduced to 0, then
Jesus
death.
Christ.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to rack up multiple exhaustions that you can't deal with, but you lose 1 level of exhaustion per short rest or by long rest. And there's some like feats that let you do it on short rest.
Yeah, and it's gonna be
Okay.
a long time till the next full moon, so you're gonna rest up.
Okay, you get a long rest. Is there anything anyone does on the last day? There's been a bit of a fiasco. All of the Marines are avoiding you guys. You have to make your own food.
Well, speaking of piss dog, I'm gonna excuse myself.
Noah IRL goes for a piss. Bravv pisses off the side of the ship.
Oh, dude,
So
I'm
you go,
also
what a
gonna
beautiful
go
man.
for a minute.
Noah, I'm gonna go get a drink. This is a good. I think this exhausted all of us.
Go piss,
You're-
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the second day happens. Does anyone do anything? You guys are all getting ignored.
I cook as penance.
You cook.
Oh, they cook.
The food is a little worse than normal because of exhaustion. Ferrum's on like a little bit of a rut.
I was gonna say I make a little inky hamster for Bravv to carry around in his pocket,
Aw.
but it goes
Surely
away
if,
when I
like,
go to sleep. Or if I
Surely
lose
if Bravv, like,
concentration.
I don't know, brushes against any of it, surely it just like explodes. Just I guess it's just like the real hamster then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It can just explode into ink.
it's got 1 HP. You gotta be careful.
Oh, they don't have to. They don't explode on their own. They have to fucking have dynamite in their mouth.
This one unfortunately cannot survive 1 explosion a day.
Useless.
Yeah, you can't exactly draw that.
Oh wait, but dude, what's the are the hamsters? When is she able to just summon them?
She can summon 8 of them technically,
Oh my god.
but I would never allow that.
What
So
the
I'm not
fuck?
taking 8 extra turns of initiative.
Just have 1 hamster and multiply its damage by 8.
Roulette hamster. Oh, you guys have your food. It's a little worse than normal. Does Belladonna make a hamster?
Yeah, she makes a little hamster.
Makes a little hamster. Bravv, you see a little hamster. Belladonna, do you customize its look?
I give a little Bravv sunglasses.
Bravv, you see a hamster look up at you, doing hands like a baby that wants to be lifted, but it's got your sunglasses on.
I have to give it a simple command, so my simple command is just go be friends with Bravv.
It's holding a toothpick and swinging it like a sword.
It's a duel to the death then.
It swings at
I
you,
just grab it.
does 0 damage.
I grab it, put it in my pocket.
Put it in your pocket. You guys, if there's nothing else you guys want to do, you guys are now approaching the Grand Line. You see Reverse Mountain. You see this giant mountain, these cliffs that go as far as you can see in both directions, both to the west and the east, and you see, or the north to the south, I guess, and you see an opening with this river that is like a waterfall traveling up. You guys are being escorted, and you know how to get there, but Reverse Mountain is always a little rough to go up because you're sailing up a mountain, and then you also kind of have to like bounce off of a wall to change direction to go to the east way. So everyone has to roll me. What did I write down? You guys have to roll something. Strength saves.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Damn it, can I rage before
I'm
this? I have
cooked.
advantage?
Yeah, you get really mad at the weather, and then you rage.
Ah.
Evan, are they in relation to being displaced? Do I get advantage?
No. You guys are being
Roll
warned
with
to
it.
brace.
Aw.
You guys are warned to brace. And for everyone that succeeds, you take 8 damage.
What's a succeed?
Oh wait, no, everyone who succeeds takes 8 damage.
So it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So I have to
what's the DC?
15, sorry.
Okay, so you all succeed.
Yeah, you'll succeed. I thought I said whoops. And then you guys make it up. You make it over to the top of it. You can see down one path is the Grand Line. There's one path back to the South Blue, one to the north, one to the west, and then you guys are going to the east. But to do this, you have to take this real fucking crazy turn. And to do this, you're going to have to steady the ship by bouncing it off a cliffside wall. And that also is a little scary, so give me another DC 15 strength save.
Oh, that'd be strength saves. I don't have any of that. Oh, plus 0 to my
Oh my
strength.
god.
What?
Oh.
Don't you
So-
have
I
advantage
get my
when you're
nat
raging?
ones.
Yeah, you could have advantage if when you're raging.
I mean, was it the first set of damage bludgeoning if I'm raging?
Yeah, I'd say it's bludgeoning.
Okay, well then I take 4 damage then.
And then again it happens, and
Who's
Alta
that? Okay.
Alta is knocked prone. Starts slipping. Alta give you a dex save. Alta takes 18 damage. The rest of you guys take.
Oh.
Jesus.
Is it half round down or half round up?
Half
Am
round
I
down.
being moved by weather-related effects?
Yes, you are.
I can't be moved by weather-related effects.
You crash against the wall, and then this strong wind goes to move you, and your wings just completely like flat out, and just you become very aerodynamic. It disperses the wind on you, and as you're about to go flat out, it just doesn't work. But you didn't think
Well,
that
since
feature
my
would
speed
ever
cannot
come
be
up.
reduced. I don't know how it works.
Oh yeah, it tries to blow you away in this huge wind as you're.
My speed
coming
can't
over
be
the
reduced by
cliff face.
strong winds or weather-related effects. You know, I'll run with it.
Yeah, it's a strong wind. It's coming at you. It doesn't do anything. It tries to like. Well, it doesn't try to because it is, weather. It seems like it's gonna knock anyone over.
No, it hates me specifically.
The weather hates you. You guys make it down and land down at the east way. You guys have time for a short rest. You just are gonna have to expend some of your hit die if you need to.
Sure, look, we've plenty.
Sure, like.
True.
That's a full heal.
Oh, dude, you should have stayed like just under full. So if you crit,
Look, I've plenty.
sure, like. Hold on a sec. 1,
Damn, that's kind of lame.
3. I did not need to expend 3.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
No, 2 made sense. 3 was too much.
Oh wait, never mind. It actually did it for once. I was gonna say one thing I hate about Roll20. I think they might have updated it since like last time, but like every time I would like put up my health, it would never like change it on my screen. Like I'd see everyone else's health change from up or down, but mine would always stay down, like on the actual board.
I have that sometimes, but it's
I
never
know
like
it's gonna.
consistent. Don't know why.
Yeah.
You guys pull into Logtown. You have a lovely little harbor you pull into. It is it's a nice sunny day. It's quite early in the morning. You guys got a good rest, but then you were woken up, and after you guys like get up and get showered, you immediately come out to the deck and like, what's going on? And then you crash into a wall twice. But after that, it's purely a breeze. It's smooth sailing, lovely sunny day on the day of the execution of the Pirate King. As you pull into the harbor, you see a couple places of interest. I'm not going to go too far into them, but you see a market square, just a normal market. Doesn't seem like anything crazy. People are selling merchandise of like Roger and of the Marines.
No way.
There's a gallows being set up further into the market square. You see a shipbuilding yard, and you notice a familiar face, which is Dr. Fastknuckle and Romeo are there like selling shit. You are greeted at the dock, and you see a bunch of Marines like waiting for you guys to say hi, essentially. And you know that you're meant to talk to the captain of this island, the Marine captain of this island, to get your job, your first mission.
Awesome.
So you guys dock. I guess, do you guys approach the Marines, or is there anything else you just want to do before you leave the ship?
What kind of Roger merch they got going on?
You see them farther into the town. You see one of them is just like a bad caricature of Roger hanging.
Oh,
Like, it's kind of grim stuff. It's definitely
That's
anti-Roger
weird.
stuff. Yeah.
are they like crucifixes? Like, what are they doing?
Are they what?
Is it like a crucifix type thing, where it's just like him on this dock?
It's him on a fucking gallows, like hanging from a rope.
I see.
It's all quite grim, like clearly like propaganda stuff of people who hate Roger because he's the first pirate to like threaten the world. Belladonna fixes up her dress. There's a little bit of shrapnel from the.
I can never remember
there.
which one sends a message to the chat and which one just lets me fucking read it.
No, I do this all the time.
Bravv, you can roll if you want 2 of the d20 and just pick which one you want to keep because you have 2 days of rolling them.
I want to keep the second.
Oh, that's a crit on
What? No way.
plunder if
That's
you want
a
it.
crit. That's a crit.
It's a plunder crit in the back pocket.
Oh, if you're at full HP, you can use it.
A vision.
You guys are graded, and there are just a bunch of. There's like a red carpet on this like stone pathway. It's kind of uneven stone pathway. It's not a very. It's not a very like a regal place or anything, but they're trying their best to make you guys feel important. So they have a red carpet down, and you see a bunch of Marines on both sides of the red carpet playing trumpets, and you can tell like 2 of them know how to play the trumpet, and the rest are doing background noise. So you hear this like they have this brass arrival and stuff like that. And are you guys stepping off the ship to meet with the Marines?
I may as well.
You guys step out and you see this Marine in a wheelchair sitting at that like at the end of this red carpet. The rest of them don't talk to you; they just kind of play and expect you to keep walking down the red carpet. See this old Marine in a wheelchair, and every time he coughs, he's like coughing a ton. Every time he coughs, a little bit of like purple gas comes out. He's coughing like hell. And he's like sweating. He's lashed with sweat. He looks incredibly old, like even by like One Piece equivalent. This guy is fucking ancient. And he looks up at you guys confused. And he goes, who are these people? What are the trumpets?
I'm a warlord of the sea.
Do I know this guy?
Belladonna, you recognize this guy after he makes eye contact with you. This is the guy who killed you.
Yeah, I hide.
Roll me a stealth
I run
check.
away and I hide.
Well, this is awkward.
Roll me a stealth check. This man killed you, and the crew do not know this. This guy kind of goes to look at you, and he can't get a clear look at your face. And he's coughing. This guy was old whenever Belladonna was killed by him, and Belladonna died, came back to life, kept going, and this guy has...
We already know Belladonna is
been-
old, so
Yeah, this guy has been... this guy is, like, past his prime.
Well, Belladonna technically killed herself. He was the one who, like, captured her and filled her body full of gas.
Yeah,
So,
he stabbed her in the
He
throat,
kind of,
poured
yeah.
gas into her lungs, and she was immediately could have died if he wanted.
yeah.
Woke up and impaled on the
I,
prison.
I consider it that he killed her. Yeah.
But he seems like washed up, old as hell. He's got like a caretaker marine behind him, and he's looking up and he's like, what was your name? Is it, oh, you're Warlord the Brave. I recognize you now. He's looking at a piece of paper.
Brave?
Yeah.
No, it's Bravv.
Oh. You young people have weird names nowadays.
Well, what's your name?
I go by Captain Osen.
Well, that's a weird name.
What?
Yeah.
He gets really mad. He has this like pissed off look in his eyes, and he goes to like stand up out of his wheelchair, and he immediately just starts coughing and coughing and coughing. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, roll me a con save. He just starts. This old man starts coughing around you, and this like gas starts forming around you. Nothing happens to you, but you can tell this guy's just coughing up poison gas on accident. That this guy has a devil fruit, and he's kind of like in his old age has lost control of it.
Whoa! Be careful of that. Is that poisonous gas?
Yeah, you talk nice to your superiors. That's just what years of smoking do to you.
Definitely not smoking does that to you.
Was it that? I don't think I had a devil fruit. I don't remember. Ask my son about
Well, we
it. I
could
don't
test
know.
that. We could throw you in the water and see if you could swim.
I'd love a swim. I haven't swam in years.
Let's go, Osan.
You can tell like there's a Marine cadet behind him that's like wheeling him around, but this guy is outranked by you by the fact that you're a warlord and he just lets you do it. But he looks really conflicted about it. You see him go, like he puts his hands up and he's like, I'm ready. I haven't swam in forever. It'll be good for the arthritis.
Oh. Hey, Belladonna, can people with arthritis swim?
I'm probably also hiding from the crew as well.
Yeah,
Like, I just immediately bolted and hid.
yeah, Alta, you notice where Belladonna is. Everyone else is unaware of where she is. She's like hidden behind one of the ships.
Yeah.
You notice that she's hiding with your passive perception.
Yeah, I'm staring at like.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to like understand why she's doing this. I'm trying to get
So he's just okay. Well, Brav's not gonna get a response from Belladonna, not see her around. Goes, probably grabs
going.
him and the wheelchair, and just jumps in with going into the water with the captain.
You just see Belladonna, you just see a line of smoke as this guy starts coughing as he's flying through the air and he lands in the ocean. And Bravv, you feel him go limp. Just this old man, incredibly limp, starts sinking like an anchor.
Are you swimming yet? Oh, I don't think he can swim, guys.
This is the second time we've put a man in a wheelchair into the ocean.
You have done this twice, yeah. Yeah, you can lift him up pretty easily. Belladonna, you notice that this is what does Belladonna think about this? The fact that there is you know what this guy's rank is, what he was worth to the Marines, and now he is on his own out of Marine supervision in the ocean with a devil fruit. What's Belladonna thinking?
That she hopes Bravv lets go.
Yeah, Bravv does not know how much of like a killer opportunity this is. Lifts him up. He's safe now. He just kind of tries to grab onto Bravv, and he's like, "Oh, you ruffian! I'm going to have you executed for this."
No.
What?
Yeah.
I decide
mean,
that.
No, I don't think you do.
Just because you're a
No, it's not that. It's just because you're old.
well, I'm still very well respected for my long career in the Marines. I had a very high rank back in my day.
Then why did all the Marines let you go in the water if you have a devil fruit? That doesn't sound very well respected to
Do I have a
me.
devil fruit?
Well, you sound like an anchor. Although that could just mean that the arthritis was setting in.
Oh, I
We should
don't
test it
remember.
again.
Okay. He lets go and he just starts sinking.
Does anybody know what arthritis does? Does it like make you not swim?
You guys all witness Bravv repeatedly letting this man go under the water.
Can I use my advanced medicine knowledge to find an answer to this question?
You know, like probably this type of movement will probably be harder for someone with arthritis than without, but also swimming is one of those exercises that they recommend to people with arthritis.
Yeah,
Should be able to at least
hydrotherapy is a
attempt it.
real thing.
Wait, so he's supposed to be swimming?
I think you start slowly, you know, and then you work it up. Like,
Oh.
so it's only very little at first, but then as the weeks go by, you're
Does
making
anyone
able
have
to swim.
like floaties or something? Like so you
We look around for some floaties.
Bubbles start coming up, he's hit the bottom of the sea. This like little bit that you're swimming in.
Okay, but are they floaties? We need to save this man. Are
roll,
they floaties?
roll me a floaties check, a d20.
Oh yeah.
20.
D20 floaty check.
Go ahead, go ahead.
There's floaties. There's the little kid arm floaties.
Oh, those are perfect. Oh no, pass me those, pass me those.
Alright. I will propel the floaty over to Bravv.
Alright, well. Wait, propel, are you throwing them?
I'm using a cantrip. It should be fine.
Wait, what is this?
Use that or improvised weapon attack, it's okay.
Rob, you have 2 floaties.
No, it flies straight to a point. I can choose to make it an
choose
attack,
where-
but I don't.
okay.
I won't have to. It just means it goes
Choose
straight
one.
to you.
Alright. I'm gonna go get him out of the water now. I
gonna-
tried to get him out.
No, before Bravv goes into the water, I'm gonna come out of hiding and I'm just gonna take Bravv's arm. I'm just gonna say really quietly, I want you to let him drown.
Alright.
Bubbles start coming up very violently.
He's gonna dive down anyways, and like, see, is he like stuck on anything, or is he just lying on the bottom of the
He's
floor?
just laying on his back, the bottom. Oh, he's not like stuck right now. You know you could get him pretty easily if you wanted to. Just if you wanna.
I come back up. It's just like, are you sure, Belladonna?
This is an evil, evil man, and he deserves far worse.
But like, wouldn't everybody like want to kill us then?
Okay, save him. And I go back to hiding.
I go down and I pull him out of the water and put him some floaties.
You put floaties on, he rises very slowly. He looks dead until he reaches the top, and then he goes, "Whoa! Oh, I thought
Oh, the floaties really do work.
I forgot my scuba gear."
So I heard the people
Who are
with
you?
arthritis. Oh. Wait, does arthritis get rid of your memory?
Oh, I know you, John, and I've captured you at last. And he starts trying to choke you, but he's very weak. It just kind of feels like he's strangely massaging your neck. Die!
Is he always like this? I look at the Marine cadet.
Marine cadet goes out, and he's like, "Oh my god." He's kind of always like this.
Does the Marine cadet have a rainbow pistol, or just does he?
He's got a pride badge on his Marine hat, but he's not fully committed. He's an ally. You can tell.
The agenda hasn't gotten to him quite yet.
Your passive gaydar detects that he's an ally.
So, do you know if he has a devil fruit or not? Because I
Yes.
still can't really tell.
Of course.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
So they can't swim. Gosh.
No, devil fruit users cannot swim.
Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure about that.
Get him out. I still think he might die somehow.
I feel like trying to get him out might kill him.
He's got his head like hanging back now, and he's got like a big smile on his face, and he's just kind of paddling as much as someone with a devil fruit can. He looks very relaxed.
I think he's happy.
Major therapy's working.
Bravv, and you guys notice that a flash of a camera goes off towards Bravv, and you hear footsteps running back into the market square.
A fly?
Were any of us able to catch a glance?
Can I see the guy with the camera?
I'd say Alta and Ferrum can make perception checks.
Okay.
Don't
Oh,
take-
bro, but I've got disadvantage. Oh my god.
do disadvantage.
Got this for you.
Oh, never mind.
Alta, you can tell that this is a fully invisible person with a camera, and you can sort of track where they are. They're in the market square, and they're they are hiding behind like a merch shop for Pro Marines merch.
Ferrum, come on. There's an invisible man.
There's a
She
what?
doesn't even care about like the camera going off. It's just an invisible guy. Like she's gotta follow the invisible guy.
I've got to see this. Or wait.
Is that what the flash was about?
You say that, and the other two
Alta.
run off. It's just Belladonna watching you silently with this guy swimming around.
Okay, Grandpa, let's get you out of the water now.
Oh. Alrighty, Mom.
Wait. Oh, his wheelchair's at the bottom of the sea. I kind of took it in with me.
I don't need a wheelchair.
Oh, okay. He lifted him up, properly up, and then just lets go of him.
He gets up, he takes 5 steps, and then he holds his back and he goes, oh! And he just limply falls forward very slowly.
Huh.
Stupid pirate bastard didn't give me my wheelchair.
Should I get the? Or do
He,
you guys have spares?
You see, he grabs like a nearby rock and he holds it up to his ear and he just goes like, hello. Oh. And then he brings out his transponder snail, which is very wet and soggy. And he just goes, permission to kill the warlord of the sea.
Denied.
Oh, he just goes, oh, okay. And he hangs up. Thinking that Bravv was on the other end of the phone.
Quick thinking, bro.
All right, give me my wheelchair and I'll forgive you of all your crimes.
Hold on. He just dives down, grabs the wheelchair out of the water, comes back up, throws it onto the dock.
When you come up, he points and he goes, Roger!
Aye, Captain. What? Roger.
Do I get the money for cashing in Roger's bounty? That's a lot.
Wait, I have a bounty? Well, I'm not.
No. Oh, yes, you do. He's like getting confused between if you're Bravv or Roger right now.
I mean, this sucks. I'm a warlord of the sea and I don't even have a bounty yet.
Oh, if you betray the Marines and do a bunch of bad stuff, you can get one. Don't do that.
Like what?
Like, if you killed me, you'd probably not be a warlord anymore.
Oh, I kind of guessed that.
Oh, okay, he is smart enough to be a warlord. Write that down, cadet. He writes it down. Right, I won't kill you with my devil fruit. Come on now, I'll give you your mission.
Okay, so now you suddenly remember why I'm here.
I remembered the entire time.
No, you didn't.
Who are you to speak to me like that? By that I mean, who are you?
I'm Bravv.
All right. Do you want to go back to the casino?
This is fun.
It's been a long time since we've been.
It has?
Has it not?
I mean,
I don't remember.
suppose so. I mean, I don't think we've gone together, so it has been a long time.
Yeah, at least a couple months.
Years, even.
Oh. All right. He
How old
gets
are
in
you,
his
anyways?
wheelchair. I am. He starts counting his fingers. 132.
Jesus.
How are you alive?
Because I live in the One Piece world.
Belladonna died 8 years ago.
what he actually says is, "Oh, I'm a very rich marine. Very good medicine."
You're old.
Yes, you're right.
You should just die already or something.
Hey, I'm not old.
Yes, you are.
You're old.
No. I'm like 100 years younger than you.
What if you replaced the younger with older?
Well, then I would be old.
I need a nap.
I need a nap.
Come nap with me in my manor. He starts being wheeled up a mountain. It's a 20-minute hike.
I guess we're going to the manor. Oh wait.
It's just you, like.
You look over at Alta.
It's just you.
Ferrum. What are Alta and Ferrum doing?
They're off looking for the invisible man.
So you said there was like an invisible man?
Yeah, that they were invisible.
Wait. How did you see them?
That's a good question.
You see them like interacting with stuff they brush past, and you could hear that this is where they stopped running. That you know that they're here. Somewhat. You can't see them at all, but
I can
you know
hear
that they're
them. Like
behind
their footsteps and everything. They're somewhere here.
Can I pick up like a stick and start like poking around like a blind person?
the first place you poke, it just hits and you just hear ah!
It's the invisible man.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Are they still just invisible?
Yeah.
We
Oh,
can
go
see
ahead.
you.
Unbeknownst to Ferrum, to test if they could see you, this guy holds up a middle finger right in front of Ferrum's face, and since Ferrum doesn't react, he just kind of smiles to himself. Just kind of goes, "Oh no, can you see me? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no." How many fingers am I holding up?
I can't count.
You there, how many fingers am I holding up?
75.
Stress response.
Risky gambit, okay?
Stress
Holding up
response.
75 fingers. You cast you enlarge yourself. Alta gets double the height and gets really buff.
How many fingers am I holding?
Where do you work out? Wow. You fought so hard you got buff. The feet sure are weird. But you know, leave me alone because I'm touching my camera and I don't want to be seen. I'm all shy. Okay, now go away.
You're doing what with your camera?
I'm checking it. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the pictures I took.
Oh, can I turn off his camera?
You don't see his camera.
Is it not like a radius
pick him
thing?
up?
Oh yeah, you can use your ability.
Do you want to pick him up, Niamh?
I don't know where he's at, but like I would imagine to pick him up by a scruff of his neck, like he's a cat. I'm really big now.
You pick him up. This guy is a fluffy little skinny guy. You lift him up very easily. Still invisible. You have him by the neck somehow. Put me down.
So, what are you doing with that camera?
I'm taking pictures.
Okay.
Is it a problem?
Now you ask the question, Ferrum.
Uh,
We take turns.
why can't we see you?
Say it to Delver.
Good one,
Makes me
good one,
invisible.
good one. So if you were to go in the water, you'd drown.
Yes, but that'd be torture.
Yeah, and I guess it probably would be able to save you, but it's like you are invisible. Oh no, but if we threw you in the water, would you stop being invisible?
Yeah, please don't. Nobody's ever seen my face.
Really?
Mhm.
Why? What's wrong?
I'm an anonymous photographer. I don't want to be seen.
I can't believe no one's seen your face.
Nobody knows who I am. I haven't shown anyone my face since I've eaten my fruit, so nobody knows. I don't talk to any of the people from before in my life.
Do you miss him?
Oh,
What?
they didn't have cameras where I'm from.
What?
They didn't have cameras.
What does that mean? You don't miss them? What?
Because why would I miss people that don't use cameras? As soon as I fell off, they, found a camera, and I was like, damn, all the people before me really suck.
As soon as
cameras.
you fell off?
Yeah.
What did you fall off?
Oh, an elephant.
You're like me!
I drop him
No,
in
I
shock.
can see you.
Um,
He drops his.
Fair, is it like the elephant?
The elephant! You're from the elephant, right?
The elephant! Oh my god.
Yeah, but don't tell the other one. Only minks are allowed to know.
I know.
You didn't hear that. So you're a
No,
mink
I'll
that knows
second that.
what a
She's
camera is. That's interesting.
Hmm?
It's interesting.
what
You're a
have you
mink
been
that knows what a
taking-
camera is.
I mean, yeah, there are people with cameras all around.
But not in Zoe.
No.
So
So they have them, like... Oh, this sounds great. What do you mean?
No, I got bullied and I was pushed off Zoe.
Really? Wait. Can I lay into this guy like, what's your name?
My name is Mayan.
Mayan?
Mayan.
Mayan.
It's like cyan, but with M.
Oh, okay. I was way off.
not me.
What were you taking pictures of?
Oh, I work for the global newspaper, the one that sends out the news with the birds. I'm the photographer for them, so I take pictures of anything that looks interesting.
Oh, we haven't seen a lot of those lately. Have you been slacking?
I don't. That's the birds' fault, not mine. I've been taking pictures. It's up to them to deliver it.
So you took a picture of us, right? There or
No,
Bravv.
yeah. I mean, an ex-admiral of the Marines fucking floaties on in the sea with a warlord guy? That's pretty big news.
Why is
What
that
kind of
big?
headline would there be out of interest?
Like, it could make 7th page.
Wow.
7th
I don't know. I
page.
just take pictures. It's not up to me to pick the stories. I just kind of take the pictures. You ever wonder how people get Barney posters of like very dangerous people up really close and really high definition? That's me.
Like
Wait,
Ferrum's
you-
Bounty poster?
Did you take mine?
No, yours was drawn by a fucking child
I forgot.
with crayons. It looks nothing like you.
well, they're right here now, so you could get them a new one, I guess. Did you?
Before Ferrum can react, there's a picture taken of Ferrum.
Oh my god.
I had
didn't
consent.
even get- What?
They consented to the picture being taken.
I thought the camera's off anyway because
It goes to
turned it
take
off.
the picture, it doesn't. No, he goes to turn on the camera, but you can hear it button up and you turn it off again. Oh, forgot he did that.
Anyway, can I go?
Well, I guess if it's just for the news, and I mean it's the 7th page.
Yeah.
It's not like it was a picture of anything bad.
Nope. Not bad at all. I can take a free portrait of you guys together. If you can guess what type of mink I am.
Ooh,
Hey, fair. I picked him up. Fluffy.
Huh?
okay.
Doesn't really narrow it down.
Oh. Evan, out of character, minks are all like mammals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know
okay.
one that's like a bird kind of, but they're rarer.
Yeah.
You get free guesses what type of animal I am. And if you don't get it, I'm gonna run away.
Oh.
Oh shit. This is stressful.
I'm not looking up a list of animals. I'm like conjugating this in my head right now.
You get free guesses between you, so if one of you blurts it out like an idiot, that's gone.
Alta, what do you think it is?
All right. Is there any way, just the two of us, that we can figure out more info?
Hmm.
When I picked him up, did I notice anything else in particular?
Not really. You just felt like the scruff at the back of his neck.
Scruff back of his neck. Let's see.
But like just like a normal like fur. I
Yeah.
guess.
What are mammals
Let's
with
see.
fur?
I'm not letting you touch me again. You dropped me, and I'm taking my freedom from that. But I kind of stick around because I'm liking this game so far.
You know what? That's fair.
I'll give you guys time to think.
Yeah. So basically, Bravv is on that 20-minute walk up the hill, and they spent 20 minutes going, "What animal is this guy?"
You get a very high quality group portrait. You can even take one of the whole crew later. Really a bargain. I mean, if you're wrong, I'm going to do is run away, which I'm going to do anyway. So.
This is fucked.
All right, throw a guess.
So when
What
I
about
heard them running away, or essentially, how many footsteps did I hear? If you know what I mean. Did
You
I
can
guess
tell
that they're
from the
running on four
footsteps
legs?
that they're upright, but most minks are upright.
Doesn't
Like
narrow it down.
Ferrum is not upright.
You can hear that this
surely,
one was
when they walk.
like barefoot. Well,
That
Incus,
depends.
Incus isn't necessarily like barefoot, but this one's like barefoot.
Great. Fair. You might have to sniff him.
Evan, I'm gonna sniff this guy.
Give me your disadvantage perception check.
Thank you. Disadvantage.
I probably cannot help.
Oh wait, can I use the glove that adds a D4? Oh, that's a save. Never mind.
You don't discern anything from the smell other than I don't know, animal smell kind of. It's also
Thanks, man.
it's also wearing an aftershave. It's a nice aftershave.
Hold on, they're wearing aftershave.
Oh.
And you know what animal really cares about masking their scent?
Yes.
Niamh, I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna
I
give
think
one
I
guess
think-
first. You
No,
know what
I
animal
think
really
you're onto
likes?
something.
You know what animal really likes to hide their scent? A skunk.
I was thinking that.
Wrong.
Fuck.
Two guesses. Oh, what if you guys both guessed at the same time and both of you guys said the same thing and it was both wrong? That'd be really funny.
Hold on.
Ferrum begins typing.
Keyboard clicking. Keyboard click.
So, Alright, I got one more guess. Can I fucking create like water around this guy?
It's so correct.
Create destroy water.
He starts running, and he just goes, oh, my camera. And he hides it away.
But can we see him when he gets hit?
You
by
can
the
see a
water?
vague outline. This guy is like crouched down and has like quite a humanoid shape without like much. No, like I guess just like quite humanoid compared to most. Like doesn't have like a big, huge ears like I guess either Ferrum or Incus. Doesn't have like a huge fluffy tail. Has like a bit of a tail, but like quite a skinny one.
Oh, did you
So-
think they're a monkey?
Their tails are quite long, aren't they? Actually, I have no idea.
It's quite skinny, but it's like a normal length tail, I guess.
Hmm.
I feel like monkeys, their tails are so long as hell because they like use them to go on like branches and stuff.
Wait, no, actually, it doesn't have a tail. Never mind.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
What?
That might be a hint in itself.
A mammal without a tail. Fuck.
Well, I thought it would have a tail, but it does not.
I was gonna say capybara. That thing is not skinny.
Mink could be skinny though.
I
True.
don't think it would be specified that it was skinny though. 'Cause that seems misleading.
It's a rat. It's a rat.
Rat would have a tail, wouldn't it?
A rat
Or have a thin tail. Or without a tail, true.
It has no tail, no tail.
It don't got a. It's a rat with the tail chopped off.
That's a real
That's strictly
Jigglypuff from a boat.
I feel like we can
All these like animals that tails are not what I would call skinny. I'll be honest.
I'm refusing to look at anything. I'm looking at my Sonic poster for guidance right now.
Could be a hedgehog.
I wanted to tell you. Yeah.
It could be.
Okay. So I looked up animals that don't have tails. My first three options are starfish, siphonophores, jellyfish, corals, spiders, centipedes, millipedes,
Oh, yeah.
octopods, crabs, barnacles, and tardigrades.
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm not saying that, bro.
I'm a spider. I exist to jump scare Avary.
I kill this man.
Oh, the tardigrades are disgusting.
Oh, the water
Holy
bears,
shit.
whatever. Little weird
They
dudes.
are- Yeah.
Okay, so apes don't have tails. Just
Have you
some
considered the
chimps, I guess.
jellyfish?
I was thinking koala as well, but I don't know.
That could be a shout.
But like, I don't know. Did
There's
you say
gotta
he
be
was
some
tallish?
species of monkey.
Yeah, I think so as well. Like, or monkey-esque kind of thing. But I don't know which type. No.
Oh, what?
Sorry. It's kind of funny. You know, I thought we were on something with skunk. I thought it was skunk for sure.
Not
Disappointed.
stinky.
Why is he wearing aftershave? Plot thickens.
Why are you showering and like wearing deodorant if you're not stinky, dude?
Why aren't you wearing clothes?
What the fuck?
That's not normal for minks.
What?
No, your friends. No, you're naked and that's abnormal.
Alta, am I weird?
Hey, you shamed me first.
Bro is barefoot and he's talking stuff.
Dude, we're getting
To be
mugged
fair,
right now.
Ferrum is also barefoot.
Ferrum's naked. Like,
I know, but this guy is complaining about like for a minute he doesn't even have all the clothes on. So
true.
guys, I don't know. I can't be the one to lose us the group photo. Kill me.
I mean, Koala's not a bad show. But there's a lot of fur.
I think it's not a bad show, but did you say, Evan? What was the description? It was skinny. Was it? Did you say tall or not tall?
Kind of just skinny, lanky, like 5'4" or something like that.
Skinny, lanky, 5. The problem is, like, when you translate
They
to
also have
mink, that
human
could be
proportions,
anything. I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like, okay. I would not call a skinny lanky. And you said their ears are kind of like, they have... What was the deal with their ears?
I
Not
just
as
said that they
prominent
didn't
as,
have like obvious like huge ears like Ferrum or Incus or anything like that.
Koalas have big ears, though.
Yeah, could just be a regular bear, but just
Yeah, it could be a bear, but again, a skinny bear.
Crazier things have happened.
Yeah.
could be a teenager bear, you know.
Black bears are fairly like skinny considering they're bears.
Yeah. We didn't get any. So when we did the create destroy water, we didn't get any look of color. It was just like kind of translucent.
Yeah,
Outline.
you guys got like an outline, of like just where the water wasn't hitting, and you seen that there wasn't a tail, and it was a very like humanoid body, I guess. Not like any hugely obvious animal traits.
Okay,
Not any
guys,
hugely obvious animal
I
traits.
might have found an answer.
Yeah.
Could be a hyrax. Animal
Oh.
with smallish ears
Fuck off.
and a short tail.
No, I sent an image of this
No
animal
tail,
you
no
just
tail.
made up.
No tail, but it could also be a small tail.
This fig looks
Smallest out of
awesome.
tail.
Wait, what's it called? A Hyrax?
Is
It looks like a vampire
Oh.
meerkat, but fat as
Ah.
fuck.
Okay, it's not
It's like a-
this.
Look, it's a vampire. Look at it from the front.
Dude, I love this thing. What?
It's cute.
It's a vampire.
Oh,
I
we gotta
think
bake
that
this
is,
guy in as a guess.
A poodoo deer.
I mean, a capybara also works. It could just have a funny looking
Yeah.
head.
Funny looking
Capybaras also don't have tails, but like they're not
Yeah,
lanky
their
by
ears
any
aren't-
means.
their ears aren't.
He could
big.
just be a lanky capybara.
Yeah.
These three are evil in different ways. This is Cerberus. Alright guys, my battery on my camera is going down because I kept trying to turn it on.
Well, that's
Okay.
not our fault.
Points at and also says Ferrum? You?
Wait, how do you know my name?
I've got your Barney poster,
okay.
froze it, it becomes visible.
Yeah, that's true. We did show that.
That's true. That's true.
It's gonna be a Pokemon.
he's gonna be like a fucking.
I'm Pikachu.
It's a tail.
Are you a bear mink?
Nope.
It's gotta be a capybara, though. Like, come on.
Major key.
Well, it's a
Or just a monkey a monkey without a tail, which do exist. Some species like an ape or something.
If you would like to take an action to try and find more info.
Yeah, but I
Before
need
your
to
final
find
guess.
something in my. I'll be honest. So we thought create destroy water would be the thing seal the
Try
deal.
to
We
for us.
did,
I won't
but-
lie.
Risky
put everything-
gambit.
If you get Fairy
Wait,
Fire and Risky
wait.
Gambit, that gets rid of invisibility.
Give me a minute. I need to look. I should
If you kill him with
inspect my
Fireball, he'll
options.
become visible.
I should inspect. True. Damn it, that's not helpful. Oh, that's not within my once per day use.
I'll let you roll
Actually, I can't see it at all.
a Risky Gambits if you wanted to Risky Gambit because you have an action and a bonus action.
use the
True.
But then you must make your guess.
Just like pull it, instantly die.
Oh, can I take one?
Oh no.
Oh, I mean, sure, we can both pull one together.
Oh no.
Okay.
Crossing my fingers.
I don't know what's going on. Is this an action?
Are you taking it?
I'll say it's an object interaction. Take one if you want.
Sorry?
Tarot cards?
Yeah.
You know, like you could instantly die from this.
Yeah. I don't know, they just were brought up, but like, so if someone says something, I'll be like, yeah.
Oh, God.
To be
Oh,
fair, he did say he
I'm-
wanted one. He didn't say you had to. But
Yeah.
if you're taking one too, go ahead.
Oh, it's just when people around me are doing something, I also feel like doing something.
Oh,
and doing the same thing, you know? Otherwise I feel left out.
Same
It's kind of it's becoming a problem, honestly. What am I rolling?
Make sure I get the number right.
Is it 22?
Oh my god.
It's a
I'm
22
actually,
and you don't get a
washing my
14.
head in my
Don't get a
hands.
14.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Let's do yours first, and he's gonna pull one too. And you roll, what was it, 22? So 22, 21, 20.
If this guy gets a 14, I'm gonna cry.
So fucking funny.
Alright, this one requires a bit of RP, okay?
Is this mine?
Okay.
What is
What
something
questions?
what is something Alta believes to be true right now? Just a random thing.
Just a random thing she believes to be true.
Yeah.
Um,
Could be about herself, could be about life in general, it could be about anything. Just something she believes to be true, like she's pretty sure.
What animal do you believe this thing is?
she Oh my god. She thinks this guy's a monkey.
This is so funny. You think of something that you know to be true. If it is true, it becomes a lie. If it's a lie, it becomes true. So if this guy is not a monkey, he turns into a monkey. You guessed that he's a monkey. If he is a monkey, he turns into something else. Permanently.
Oh my god.
Okay, all in.
Alright.
So the specific guess is if he's a monkey mink, so he'll just transform into a different mink if he's the.
Yeah, but if he's not a monkey mink, this is how we win.
He's gonna roll just to see if he dies before he answers you. If he gets a 14, he's dead. A free, okay.
Okay. Fucking
No,
hell,
my
man.
camera!
Wait.
Does his camera just disappear?
All his personal possessions vanish into thin air. Except things he's wearing. My camera! Someone buy me a camera.
So we got rid of the photo.
Guys, if you buy me a camera, I can take it.
Oh my god.
What am I? Something happened.
No way. So we made sure Bravv is not making the newspaper.
Oh my god.
So-
Sorry if you wanted some fame.
So, what's Alta's guess?
Well, she probably said it as she did. I don't know. She just felt compelled
Said monkey.
because I think it's funnier to just do it at once. You know,
This
Like,
guy, he runs over, leaves your guy's vision, runs over to a shop, steals a mirror, becomes visible in front of you guys. This is a raccoon mink, and he goes, "Why am I not a monkey?
Oh my god.
What happened to me? Why am I not a monkey?"
He became a raccoon.
He goes down to his knees and he becomes invisible, and you hear sobbing. I haven't seen my face in so many years. Why am I a raccoon?
Oh my god.
To be
that's
continued.
rough, buddy.
That's where we'll leave it, to be continued.